ladies and gentlemen. For tonight's game for the Cardinals, South Laurel, number 4. Richard.
Welcome to the Briar Patch for tonight's Alton Blakley Bowl matchup between the South Laurel Cardinals and your Somerset Briar Jumpers. I'm Andrew Laughlin here with Adam Haste and Alan Lewis, ready to bring you all some football action. Gentlemen, it's good to be back. What are we looking forward to in tonight's game?
You know, it's great to be back at the Briar Patch for some football. You know, we ended the season last year one game away from where we wanted to get. And tonight, I'm expecting Somerset to come out and just control the line of scrimmage and run the ball a lot. It's going to be the tale of two different styles tonight. Somerset's going to try to run it. South Laurel's going to try to air it out, and we'll see how it goes.
I like it. I like it.
I'm just excited that football season is back, so I'm just looking forward to just kind of seeing, live action. Been watching a little preseason on TV, and that didn't really do it for me. So I'm glad to see some live action. But with Somerset, it's going to be interesting to see. There's a lot of key returners on offense and defense, but it is going to look completely different because this is the first time in a while we're going to have a new quarterback. And so it's going to be interesting to see kind of his style and of what Coach Tibbs, how he uses him in the offense.
This is my 5th year at Somerset. This is the first time I've been to a Somerset football game where Josh Bruner has not been quarterback. So
Absolutely.
It will be a little interesting to look at tonight. But I do think we have some great talent tonight coming out for the Briar Jumpers. But right before, we're about 10 seconds from coming out on the field and getting kickoff going. Let's go with a little score prediction to start our seasons. Let's see where we're at. Last year, I think I was undefeated. I predicted every single game correctly. All right. So, Adam, where do you think we're going to be at?
I think we're going to keep the clock rolling a lot when we have the ball, so I'm going to say Somerset gets it 28-7.
Okay. All right, Mr. Lewis.
All right, so knowing Coach Hines and his return to Somerset and Pulaski County, I know that he likes to throw the ball. So I don't see a low-scoring game, I'll say that. I am going to go 42-14.
42-14, Somerset.
Yes, sir.
I like
Well,
it.
you know I'm not going against
Yeah,
Somerset.
I had to make sure. I just had to make sure, clarify for all the listeners at home. I am right there with you guys. I think that we're going to see some action tonight. We're going to see some action tonight, and I think Somerset's going to win 35-14. So we're all right there.
We're all
with
there.
HS. Hopefully we can keep our dream alive of an undefeated season after 1 week. It's exciting here to get the game going. Can we tell what we got going on? We on offense or are we kicking first? I did not see the coin flip.
I did not see it either.
I
have a really good view of the field except midfield, so
I like it. We already got some predictions coming in. We got former Briar jumper Collier White with the text message in here saying jumpers 35-7. I like to see that off the start.
I can't hear you.
what you think?
I can hear him, can't hear you.
And it looks like to start off the game, the Briar jumpers are going to be returning. I think we might see. I know we have Corbin Samala there deep, and I believe we have Chris Hughes set to return the opening kickoff. And we are getting ready for our opening kickoff here for football season. Here comes the kick. Back. Chris Hughes picks it up at about the 9-yard line.
Going to run
Makes
it
a
out.
little move up the sideline. Got a little bit of room. Makes it. Oh, he's still on his feet. Made it to about the 29, 30-yard line there. That'll be good for the Briar jumpers there to start off our season. We'll get our offensive action.
That's
here
the Chris
started.
Hughes speed because, it was a little bit of a muffed kickoff there, but he picked it up inside the 10-yard line, and a lot of people would have just fallen on it and started from there, but he brings it out
Here
at the
comes
30-yard
our
line.
Briar jumper action. You can see some of our total returning offense from last year. Total yards for Chris Hughes, 1,959, just about 140 a game with 29 touchdowns. And then returning it back is Corbin Samala, 914 total yards as well. Good to see them. It also looks like we have quarterback debut for Shannon Lofton for us here tonight in the backfield. Briar jumpers in the gun. Chris Hughes is in the backfield with Lofton. One out to the right. Motion from Austin Lawless. Timeout. Somerset to start the season. Got to shake it out, right? Got to shake it out a little bit. Get going. Got to shake it out a little bit and get it going. All right, taking a timeout early, definitely not what we want to see. Probably a little bit of nerves there from the Briar jumpers as we take the field, but it looks like we're set up now and we're ready to go. It'll be sophomore quarterback Shannon Lofton in the backfield with Chris Hughes, senior coming off a huge season like we just talked about. And your Briar jumper offense was actually pretty good last year. We had about 117 yards in the air per game, 182 rushing yards, and we were just under 28 points a game. Pretty solid movement there from the Briar jumper offense. Lofton takes a snap, hands it up to Chris Hughes up the middle. He's working hard to get a few there. Moving forward. Great work by the senior. Lofton at the sideline getting the play, coming back in. Kind of what you talked about there to start the game, too, there, Adam. You talked a little bit about how we want to win the line up front. It's good to run the ball right off the rip and get the offensive line just working hard. Lofton's in the gun again. Looks like Lawless is right behind the line of scrimmage. Chris Hughes in motion, takes a snap, fake. Lofton up the middle, makes one miss, gets wrapped up. Looks like he's going to be close to that first down marker.
2 plays and 2 runs. I think that's pretty much the game plan for the jumpers as we come in here. We're going to see a lot of Lofton and a lot of Chris Hughes tonight.
And as you saw last year a lot, we have some great play callers. We have a great head coach in Clay Kevinger. Zach Tibbs calls a great game as our offensive coordinator. But, we do a great job of running the ball, and then we pick our situations to throw it. And we have some weapons. You have Jax Griffith, senior tight end. You have Corbin Samala, who's almost impossible to tackle. I mean, I feel like when he gets the ball, he's just going and going and going. Lofton in the gun again. Motion up front.
Flag.
South Laurel is pointing towards Somerset.
Delay a game.
Delay a game on the Briar Jumpers.
That's a 5-yard penalty.
On that penalty, we've got a score prediction coming in from online. Mr. Jack Bruner, he says Jumpers 100, Cardinals 0.
100 to 0. What
So
a
write
prediction.
that down and
let me put that. We'll
add him to the list.
We'll add Jack and Collier to our little season standings here if they want to give us our predictions. 100 to 0 for Jack, 35 to 7 Collier. We'll keep track throughout the season, and if we don't, that's because Adam stopped writing it down. Lofton in the gun. Looks like he has Chris Hughes in the backfield next to him. Hand of play action, rolls out of the pocket, looking downfield. Shannon Lofton is a lefty, too. So if you're he throws it deep. He's got one jump ball. What a catch.
Nice.
Wow.
Went up on top of the defender to bring that one in.
What a catch. Shannon Lofton coming in from already trusts his wide receivers, throws it up there to make a catch.
Who got the catch? I couldn't tell.
That would be really cool to know. Couldn't quite tell from the booth, but that was a great catch there. And that'll move the chains. Will actually put us in pretty good field position. I'd say, what a third down play. Maybe we did the delay of game just to be able to set up that action, Lofton in the gun again, takes the snap, pitch out to Hughes. Hughes has got a little bit of a running angle. Makes one miss, takes a hit with the spin move, out of bounds, just past the 40.
Just inside the 35.
Thank you. Set up 2nd and 2 here for the Briar Jumpers. Adam, what are we thinking so far of your running prediction up front?
Well, we are controlling the line of scrimmage. We just got to clean up a few of the little mental mistakes that we've seen so far.
Looks like we got 2 wide receivers out to the left. Lofton in the gun. Chris Hughes next to him. Lawless takes a lead block. That'll be a QB draw up the middle. That's a first down and some. What a little spin move there. Takes him past the 30-yard line. There's a flag on the play.
I am liking what I'm seeing from Lofton. This is the first time that we are seeing him with the arm.
On the Cardinals.
Nice little run there and a penalty to help. It's going to move it up to the 24-yard line.
Take that movement for our first down Jumpers here. And if you're loving the graphics, we have 2 amazing men back in action for us tonight. We got Ethan and Anderson Rubel on the graphics. Good to have them back with this professional setup. Lofton takes the snap, rolls to his left. He's got a little bit outside room to work. Just past the 20 there. Great run by the sophomore quarterback. And for those of you guys running, Shannon Lofton is new to the team this year. He's coming into us from, I believe, the Taylor County area. And he's been a very welcome addition to the team.
I didn't get the number there on the outside, but somebody said a really good block there for him to get those, 6 yards he got on that carry?
Might have been the man, the myth, the legend, Austin Lawless, number 11. He's been back there laying hits all night already. Corbin Samala in the backfield with Lofton this time. Motion. Snap taken. Handoff up the middle. Great domination of the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
Set up.
First and goal.
First and goal? No, can't be first and goal. We're at the 12-yard line.
I thought you got inside the 10. That's my bad.
I was like, what? Oh, man. The booth woes. But here we go. 1st and 10, Briar Jumpers again. Lofton in the backfield. Chris Hughes will be next to him. Looks like Samala's in the slot. This could be a great little Samala action here. Pitch to Chris Hughes. Really great tackling there by the South Laurel Cardinals. They held that edge. We couldn't get out there to take advantage of it.
Thompson in on the stop.
I feel like we've had a lot of success going up the middle so far tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if we go back to that here.
It's really nice, too, when you have a talented quarterback like Shannon paired up with a talented running back like Hughes. You have to watch one. If you have one moving in the flat or in motion, you have to watch that outside run while the middle's wide open. Or same thing, if you're handing it to Hughes up the middle, you have to watch that little quarterback option and him pull it out.
Very tough for the
Lofton
defense
takes the
to take
snap,
both.
looks, and he takes it back and gets hit in the backfield. That'll set up third down for us. Our last third down play was pretty cool, so maybe we'll have another one here ready to go.
You don't have to get it all in this play either. You can get you in a spot to go for it on 4th and short.
Especially where you're at on the field. Very
Yep.
good. Third and 12 here. Lofton will be in the gun again. Looks like we have 3 receivers out to his left. Rolls out to his left. 3 motion.
Oh, back in the end zone.
Got it up. Oh, great hang there. Didn't quite get a foot in bounds. Really the best ball you can throw there, though. You want to make sure you don't throw an interception, but you gave him a chance to catch it at the same time. Good ball.
It was a great catch.
Yeah, well, yes,
Just
it was.
wasn't able to
Yes, it was.
get in bounds, but
That'll set up 4th and 12 here for the Briar Jumpers. And it looks like we have sophomore kicker, Julian Carroll, coming on.
nationally ranked sophomore kicker.
Yeah, nationally ranked. And now what's cool about this is not only do we have a lefty quarterback, which you don't see too often, we have a lefty kicker, which you don't see too often. Look at that. Here's the snap. The kick is up. And it is good. 3-0 Briar Jumpers here after about a 6-minute drive there as well.
Just
I mean,
like
Somerset-
the jumpers that took an early timeout, we're going to take a quick timeout before this next kickoff, and we will be back in about 30 seconds.
All right, we are back with your Briar Jumpers leading 3-0. Here comes the kick to the South Laurel Cardinals, caught just around the 10-yard line. Briar Jumpers wrap up. Better, I believe, if I remember correctly, our first kickoff last year was returned to the house, and then they didn't score again the rest of the game, right?
I think you may have been right, but I think it was several kickoffs where
They had some good
and so
returns.
they kind
There
of
we go.
went to the little pooch kick, and so it's good to see this year that seems to be shored up.
And it's nice to have this solid defensive lining returning for the Briar Jumpers, kind of led up front by number 50, Jake Bartley, as well as Cameron Alsip. You got Austin Lawless and John Reynolds, Corbin Samala, Chris Hughes on defense as well. Some hard hitters up front, along with Zach Carter.
Griffin's in the backfield with 2 with him. 1 motion. Takes a snap, looking to throw, and he's set.
No, he got away.
He got away. Chucking it down the field, and it's
Oh, my
caught.
goodness.
Oh, my goodness. Tackled by Hughes on the play, but that
is
will be a first
Really
down.
unfortunate. Not only did he get away, we were about to sack him again, but the referee was right there. I don't know if you saw that. Our defender ran right into the referee. It was almost like he used him as a screen to get that throw off.
Smart play by the quarterback using him as a screen, but yeah, I think you're right. We may not have got him the second time, but definitely would have interfered
They
with
are
the pass.
going quick here. One in the backfield with him. Takes a snap. It's a screen pass.
Oh,
It's a
trick
double
play.
pass over the top of his head. Look, they're going to play
overthrown.
quick tonight. And already looking to throw it.
That was Warren Maddox that with the pass attempt, he's a freshman quarterback, so they have him out there playing wide receiver, but he also plays some quarterback and is able to do that.
You know, Griffin is a senior coming back after averaging 220 passing yards per game last year, so he knows how to fool a team. So
You're looking at South Laurel from some of the stats looking back from last year. It looks like they're about a 70% throw team. So it looks like you're going to see a lot of action tonight with their quarterback.
Here's a snap again. Pressure again, gets it off. Little tight end screen. Big hit over the middle. Looks like it's a gain of about 6 on the play.
That was John Reynolds with the hit, and he lowered the boom there.
JR at all times is looking to take the big hits.
3rd and 3 on the play. Looks like they're still in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looking to throw again, gets it out quick. It is caught for a first down. Another pretty good tackle. There's a lot of space there, and they're able to get these quick little completions out in space.
If I'm not mistaken, that's 4 South Laurel plays and 4 South Laurel passes. So.
Yep. 100% so far this season.
Again with the up-tempo, no huddle. In the gun with one in the backfield with him.
Oh,
high snap. Brings it down. Pressure. Gets it out.
Oh.
Caught it out in the flats, and then a juke move to gain about 5.
So on 2 possessions, one quarterback almost takes the sack and then picks up a 20-yard pass, and then he was lucky just to come down with it. It looked like a basketball play, catching the ball, and then still gets positive yards.
And I know the Briar Jumper defense always gets stout as the game continues on, right, as they settle in. You know, South Laurel still running through their script, too, right? They've probably practiced this script so many times.
Another screen pass out wide. Has some good blocks. Going to be close to a first down, and it looks like he got there.
Looks like, as they run through that script, right, they've been running through these plays for the last month, 2 months, right? These are the 15 plays we're going to run.
There's a flag down.
It looked like it was blocking before, but.
Yep, holding. So that'll set up about 2nd and 13.
Hey, that's better than 1st and 10.
That's right.
Looking at Bartley on that outside. He's ready to get through that and make something play.
Made a motion out of the backfield. Takes a snap. It's another screen pass.
Outside, a little low. I will give South Laurel's quarterback some credit. He gets that ball out quick, and it looks really good. Looks like a really nice spiral coming through that he's throwing. If you get out a good ball, it's really easy to catch on these screen plays. But if you're throwing high, low, outside, it's hard not to make a mistake at some point. So shout out to Griffith so far.
That's that senior experience that we saw last year with Bruner when he was here with us. Just always under control, knew what to do with the ball. Griffin takes a snap. Oh, a lot of pressure up the middle, but it gets out again, and this time he's dropped.
Be wrapped up.
That'll bring up 4th down and about 5.
Looked like a few Briar Jumpers in on that sack right there. Number 40, John Reynolds. Number 11, Austin Lawless. Austin Lawless for you, man. He brings the law. He brings law and justice to the football field.
Looks like they are going to be going for it here on 4th down.
This will be interesting. They've ran a lot of screen plays successfully early on, but on 4th down, is it a screen where you're going to run, or are you going to try and run some out routes here? It looks like they're running some routes downfield.
Fires it down the sideline.
Just high.
And it's high. I know they moved the ball down across the 50 on that drive. Oh, flag down.
Yeah, I'm worried because Jacob was in the backfield. Yeah, he hit the quarterback really hard.
Oh.
I saw the hit, and I was like, oh, I don't see any flags. I guess if you're going to get the hit in, make it count. He made the hit count.
Well, I know that's a first down, but point remains. They we are getting a lot of pressure on the quarterback tonight. We just got to find a way to get him on the ground and not let him slip out and hit these little dump-off passes.
Yeah.
One wide receiver on each side in the gun, takes the snap, looking to throw. Pressure again in the
Time.
backfield, but one-handed catch. He just ran a little 10-yard out route and made a great one-handed catch. And
That was a nice snag by Wes Dow, who is their leading receiver or returning receiver from last year. But he did make a nice little one-handed catch there on the run.
Let's hope those penalties don't add us up on us here a little bit.
it's like that sets up second and inches on this play.
You throw every time. When you get to
This-
second and inches, do you
Well,
take a chance and
looks
run,
like
or
we
do you
may
throw
have-
again?
Timeout. Oh, measurement. You are, like, because you wonder in the situation you have it
Nope.
spread out, you're throwing it. Do you not,
They just
Run
ruled
a
it a
little-
first down.
oh, did they?
Yep.
Okay.
Run a little draw or something here just to see what's happening.
And they didn't measure. He's got the great eyesight.
I think they got the Hawkeye technology like in the NFL now. You know that.
Okay.
That's right. They don't bring the chains out anymore.
They still have the chain gang there, but they don't bring them out.
First and 10 here. Got 3 wide receivers up top. Still in the gun. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Gets it out quick. Wide
Touchdown.
open end zone for a touchdown.
That's Carter Kelly with the touchdown reception.
Well, that wasn't the start that you want to see for the Briar Jumper defense, but like I said, they were getting a lot of pressure. They just could never get him on the ground. And
Big
they
fourth
marched down
down
the field.
penalty.
A couple penalties, like you said. Yep, that the penalties kept the drive alive.
The positive, our predictions are still alive.
That is true. Kick is up, and it is good.
7-3 South Laurel here as your Briar Jumper offense about to come out to return the kick. After the first drive, I know they scored a touchdown. They threw it on every possession, but you just felt like we got to stop some positions where as this game develops, we'll be able to settle in, especially on defense. And looked at our offense. Our offense looked really good, too, to start out, right? Some nice little runs up the middle, outside work. Shannon looked good. I'm very confident still here as a Briar Jumper, but what would you guys like to see here with our offensive drive? Are we coming out running the ball again, or do you want to see a little bit more passing? What do you want to see?
I'm all about keeping it on the ground. When you have Chris Hughes in the backfield, I think you got to keep giving it to him. And we saw the elusiveness that we have at the quarterback as well, being able to run, hit the B button on the one. So
Yeah.
I'd keep it on the
Hit
ground.
spin move.
I like a little bit like the first drive, keeping it on the ground, but that opens up, and especially as the game goes on, especially with your quarterback and running back dual threat option, that kind of opens up the passing game for later on. So kind of like Coach Haste, I say keep it on the ground, maybe mix in a pass here and there, but
Might
the
be
ground
setting
is
up a
bread and
play
butter.
action.
Looks like back to receive for us is sophomore, number 22, Jet Boyd. Now, you want to talk about some serious speed. That man has some serious speed. Get him the ball, and good things will happen.
Oh, fumble.
fumble. South
Recovery.
Laurel looks like
Yep,
they picked
they
it
got it.
up. Yep. Well, the Briar Jumper will go back on defense, and I know that you just gave up a touchdown, but and you certainly can't say that kind of the what ifs with penalty, but that penalty that kept them in the drive there, gave them the first down when it would have been a turnover on downs. That honestly was hit after the pass, so like that
Right.
you did stop them. I mean, you committed a penalty, but you did stop them, and the defense just got tougher and tougher as South Laurel went down the field. So they're going to have to step it up now because they're already on the 25-yard line.
Got to see a handoff eventually, right?
Not
I don't
after the
know.
first drive. Here's a snap to Griffin. Still looking to pass. Over the middle, has a man. Caught. Tackled around the 5-yard line. Set up first and goal. Oh, there is a flag down in the backfield.
Holding?
Holding on the
Oh,
offense.
nice,
Bring
nice.
it back.
We talked about the work that defensive line can do with senior Jake Bartley, Zach Carter, and Cameron Allsep out there as well. They're boys that can make you put pressure on you where you are going to hold at some point. And so far, we've drawn 2 of them. We'll let them waste those big passes on the holds, right?
Right. Griffin takes a snap, still looking to pass another screen
another
pass out
hold.
wide.
They did not call it
They
that
didn't
time.
call that one.
Almost back to the line of scrimmage, it looks like. I'm
Oh,
sorry, the first down marker.
yeah. Be like 2nd and 12 here, right? Cardinals still looking to kind of push the tempo here. 3 wide receivers here on the bottom.
It is impressive to see. I don't know if I've watched a high school football game where at this point a team hasn't ran the ball,
High snap again brings in, and there's your first handoff from South Laurel,
Had
and
to
it
happen at
did
some
not
point,
really
right?
go anywhere. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play, set up 3rd and 11.
This is be a big stop here for the Briar Jumpers. With the area you're at with the 7-3 lead, my assumption is this is definitely 4-down territory for South Laurel. I don't really know anything about their kicker from last year, as you know, or if he's returning from last year. So I'm just going to assume you got to get 2 plays. You got to stop 2 plays.
I'll give you a little stats. He didn't kick many.
Okay.
Looking deep on
Over
down the
top.
left side,
Great
and it
defense.
is caught for
What a
a
catch.
touchdown.
I thought we almost had an interception the way he put that on.
I did too.
Again, that was a good catch. I mean, some of their catches have been really good catches. The first touchdown, he was wide open.
Yep.
But that one, I mean, he made a heck of a grab.
That one and the one-handed on the out route. That's two.
That was Garrison Brown.
2 big catches by the South Laurel wide receiving core. On for the PAT. Kick is up, and it is
No good.
no good. Wide left. So that'll make
13-3. Briar Jumpers are down here as they look to get the ball back again. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. I give a lot of credit to South Laurel's offense with the way they're moving the ball tonight. Quick tempo, making some great throws, some great catches. It seems like we've kind of shot ourselves in the foot here a little bit early on. But that's one of the best things about football is it's 4 quarters. We got plenty of time to get it rolling. We have a well-coached team. We have a well-talented team. I think we're going to bounce back here greatly.
Yeah, and you know it's really hard to defend a team that spreads the ball as well as he spread it tonight. And if you think about it, they scored a touchdown, and then our defense coaches didn't get a chance to talk to them, kind of settle them down, kind of go over some changes in philosophy or whatever. They were right back out on the field. So I think this time, if we can take a little time off the clock, coaches will implement a couple changes here and there on how to contain them a little better. And I think that they may not score a touchdown on their next possession.
Always got to have something out for like a little onside kick action or something like that. But Jet Boyd is deep for the Briar Jumpers again to return. Here comes the kick. Going to be fielded by Chris Hughes at about the 15.
Oh, good move.
Got a little bit of room. Looks like he's going to get up to around the 35-yard line for your Briar Jumpers here. And we are going to be starting out here in offensive possession. We talked about it last time, keeping it on the ground. Adam, has that changed for you at all? You want to keep the ground and pound alive here with Shannon and Chris Hughes?
It's still the same for me. We had the turnover on the kickoff last possession, so now offense is finally back on the field. I say keep it on the ground. And
I'd like to see one tonight on first down because we're a run-heavy team. Like I expect that. Little play action, hit Corbin Samala in the slot, love something over the top. Love to see it. Shannon's in the gun, takes the snap. Up the middle of Chris Hughes. He's going to be met as he got the ball. Looks like we got a helmet off from a South Laurel player. That'll set up 2nd and 9 here for the Briar Jumpers. Now, that's not something that's going to continue to happen with Chris Hughes, right? He's going to be able to get shifty back there, right? Take advantage of it and make a cut-up field at some point. Really great return there from him after a little bit of a squibbish pooch kick.
Hughes, Lofton, Samala, any of those guys can take it to the house, with just one miss. They've got the speed to do that. So we'll take a yard or 2 gain here and there to kind of open up those lanes.
That is the end of the first quarter here at the Briar Patch. South Laurel leads the Briar Jumpers 13-3. Little bit of, like we talked about, we had to take a timeout on the very first play. I believe we had a delay of game. We had a roughing the passer on a big fourth down, and we had an offensive hold. So
Right.
if you can get all those things out of the way early, we can turn around here. Good things are going to be happening for that Briar Jumper offense, especially with some of the talented kids we have on offense and defense.
I think the first quarter nerves should have settled by this point, and now Somerset's just ready to go to work, claw their way back in it.
Let's go Jumpers.
Obviously, South Laurel's with the air raid attack, they're making it up and down the field quickly. That's not necessarily what we're trying to do. So we don't have to score on, the next possession. We're just trying to pick up some chunks and methodically move it down the field and get in the end zone.
South Laurel looks like me on College Football 26. Just hurry up. But if they look anything like me, they'll start throwing some picks here soon.
That's what I was going to ask.
I throw
a lot of interceptions.
You're not going to believe this.
All right, here come your Briar Jumpers to start the second quarter. Shannon's in the gun. He takes the snap, fakes that pitch. He's got a little room up the middle.
Move.
Nice little scamper there from the quarterback. That'll set up third and medium here for the Briar Jumpers.
Say about 3rd and 4. I don't know that that's exactly right, but, that puts you in a manageable 3rd down.
He's so shifty. It just feels like he's really close to making the right man miss, and he's gone.
Oh, yeah, I definitely think so.
Oh, yeah. With Chris Hughes and Shannon back there, right? You're waiting for that big boom play, right? That Derrick Henry, right? Derrick Henry's going for 3 yards a carry, and then he's going to smash mouth you, and he's going to get 180-yard carry.
South Laurel looks like they're coming with blitz on display.
Almost got him to jump twice there.
Lofton got the sign from the sideline. Takes a snap. Rolls out to his right. On the run.
A flag.
I feel like it's a hold on us just from the area.
In the backfield, so it probably is. The official looks like he's looking at South Laurel's coach to see what they want to do.
That's tough because if you take it, it's 4th and 4, which is manageable. But if you don't, it's 3rd, and then it gives us 2 times to make the big play.
Obviously tells you it's on Somerset, so
holding.
You're going to take it.
They declined.
I'm sorry.
So it'll be 4th and 4. Looks like we have sent out Julian Carroll to punt here.
I'm a little surprised that they don't go for it right here. Now, I know you're not even to midfield, and you certainly don't want to give this offense more opportunities to score, but I'm a little surprised that they didn't go for it. It was a bad snap, but he gets it off and gets a pretty nice punt all the way down to the 29-yard line.
As the South Laurel offense comes back out, we have some interesting stats coming in from Coach Singleton. He has let me know that Coach Johnny Hines' coach team historically is 70% plus pass to run average. So
I nailed that.
And their first possession, not a single ball was thrown over 10 yards.
Oh, dang.
See if this Briar Jumper defense can settle in here.
13-3 South Laurel. They'll take the ball here for the 3rd time. I see Austin Lawless in that second level looking to get
2 receivers on each side. One going in motion now, giving him trips on the top. Takes a snap, another screen pass.
Lawless drops in coverage.
And another big gain. Looks like he's close to a first down, but going to be a couple yards short. And that ball, thrown behind the line of scrimmage.
On the 37-yard line.
Brings up second down.
For the Cardinals.
3 wide receivers here on the near side, 1 up top. Sticking in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Looking to throw again. Oh, big hit. And he does have a first down on that, just by half a yard maybe.
Lawless with a great tackle, just past the line of scrimmage there. Again, no passes really downfield. It's just been screen, underneath.
And you wonder if that's not the first big hit that the receiver, that a South Laurel receiver has taken. You wonder if that kind of will play into factor later in the game.
Handoff.
Flag down.
Oh, that's it. Block in the
I
back.
believe this is coming back.
Yeah.
Another big gain on the run, but I think it's coming back.
Yeah, South Laurel even knows it.
Yeah.
The flag down.
Yep. Holding.
Griffin was trying to plead the case there with the official, but it's going to come back.
Yeah, definitely a hold there and a block in the back down the field a little bit as well. Got to take advantage here. A few of these penalties. Well, they'll set up 1st and 20, I believe, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
you
Was
are
it
right
from the
about
spot of the hold or is it the line of scrimmage?
30-yard line.
that. I know NFL it's the spot of the hold, but I'm not sure about high school.
20 for the Cardinals.
Unless it happened right on the line of scrimmage, I'm going to say that it's from the line of scrimmage. That's where the ball is placed. Just a guess.
1st and 20 here for South Laurel.
Feels like obvious passing situation.
Here comes the QB draw.
Not from South Laurel.
High snap over his head. He gets it. Oh, he lost it again.
Another fumble.
Did he land on it?
I think
No,
he did.
South Laurel got it.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
the quarterback landed on it.
But that's going to bring up, 3rd and 30 or so.
Second.
I'm sorry,
The
second.
whole,
Yeah.
repeat.
That's several times we've seen the ball get. We were close to getting snapped over his head a few times, and that one officially did, and then he kind of dropped it twice. But
Hey, we'll take the safety here. I'd love to see a 13-5 score. A little high snap here.
it is 2nd and
34. Is that Matt? 29?
20. No, 2nd and 30.
36.
36.
I knew I was close.
Another high snap brings it in short.
Gotta
Little dump
tackle,
off
gotta
pass,
tackle.
spin move, gets out of it, makes another man miss, and gets what,
Picks
8
up some
yards
yards,
back?
but
Got to go low.
going
on the
that
tackle.
deep, now it's 3rd and 28 or so.
Right.
You'll give up 8 yards when you're 30-plus yards.
Feels like this might be one of our first pass attempts over 10 yards. 3 wide receivers here on the near side, one in the backfield with Griffin.
Center might be getting the yips here if another one comes in high.
That one was high too.
Several
Look
have
at
been
deep
high.
down
over
the
the top.
middle.
What a
Oh, wow. That was a great throw by Griffin right over
was
the middle, dropped it right into his receiver for a
that was an
gain.
absolute dot.
It was.
It was a dot.
Adam, I think you mentioned it earlier that they've had several high snaps, and
Yeah.
the quarterback does a really good job of controlling them. I mean, he is. I mean, obviously a couple have been over his head, but when they're really high, he controls it and then throws a dart that's 40-some yards.
That was a beautiful ball here.
Going quick. It's a handoff this time, looking to get on the edge. Brought down by the jumper defense. There's a flag on the play.
The tackled an offensive lineman there. I'm sorry, offensive lineman tackled a defensive lineman.
For Somerset.
You all right? Holding on the Cardinals.
I think we've seen this before. Your jumpers are down 13-3 here with 8:20 left in the second. The defense is holding strong. We've really given up one big play now, one big play in the game. Just got to get some underneath going. And we've gotten some great pressure into the backfield, been putting a lot of pressure on South Laurel's offensive line. We just need that one play to break our way. Maybe a little pick, a little fumble, something to get that.
Just
that
to get a
mojo
little
back up.
momentum shift. What we got?
Substitution for Somerset, but they don't usually stop the play for the defense to substitute. So
Maybe
I'm
it
not
was
really
an
sure.
injury. Well, if the offense substitutes, right, defense has to get the opportunity to substitute.
Okay, maybe that's what it was.
That was a good snap that time. Looking for the little short pass.
Wrap
That's
him up,
not there.
wrap him up.
Gets away, dumps it off for maybe a loss of a yard. Yep,
We're
it
getting
is a
back
loss
there.
of a yard. They are getting a ton of pressure. Eventually, he's gonna get him on the ground, or we're gonna poke one loose, and that'll be the momentum shift we need.
1 yard on the flag. Second down.
Yeah, they got pressure, which forced him to kind of move around and probably not see the field as well. But looking down the field, everybody was pretty much covered up as well. So he tried to pitch it off to the flat there and got nothing.
Griffin is alone in the backfield on this one. Got 3 on the near side. Takes the snap, looking to throw quick again. Gets it out and just ahead. Almost made another one-handed grab. But that one falls on the turf, incomplete.
Set up 3rd and 21.
Yeah, 3rd and 21.
It's 3rd and 20-something just a couple of minutes ago, though, so
This one's actually a little bit shorter.
it is. Maybe that'll play in our favor.
Maybe. Like 2 receivers up top, 1 here on the bottom. Man in the backfield with Griffin. Takes the snap, looking to throw again. Pressure again. Gets away from it. Fires it over the middle. It is caught. He's near the first down marker, and he's about a yard short.
Set up 4th and 1.
4th and 1. I would imagine they're going to go for
I'm
it
going to
here,
guess
right?
they're going for it as well. Now, it will be interesting to see because the last 4th down was a little longer. They passed, and we got a penalty and, gave it to them. But do they run here? Little
I'm expecting a
QB
screen pass.
Screen pass, too. That's
Quick
what I was about to
screen
say.
pass.
Something underneath.
In the gun. It's like they're changing the play here.
Maybe trying to do a little hard count action, right?
Yep. Like they might be ready to go. Takes the snap. It is a handoff up the middle, and
Looks like he's stuffed.
I don't think he got there. See where the spot's at.
That's a great call by Alan Lewis. He knew the run was coming up the middle.
Can't say I knew it. I was just questioning, would they do
Still
it?
waiting on a signal
That's
from
good.
the ref.
That's good analysis. You got to take credit for that when you get it.
And it is
I don't think he got it, but of course they're going to.
Briar Jumper
First down
football.
jumpers. Let's go.
That's
Good,
a huge
good.
stop by
Maybe
the Briar
that's
Jumper
the
defense.
shot this defense
There you
needs,
go.
or just the team in general. Offense comes back down here, marches down, gets a touchdown, and
Yeah, 6:27 left. It'd be great to have a nice touchdown. Honestly, go score your touchdown, go into halftime down 3.
Yep.
Right, come
Yeah.
back out in the second half after some regrouping, some looks, and let's go after it. Lofton's into the huddle now with the play. Briar Jumpers come out with Lofton and Lofton and Hughes in the backfield. Looks like Samala will be out in the slot with trips to the right. 1 receiver out to the left. Lofton viewing the defense. Takes a snap. Rolls out. Screen pass right back at him.
Get on it.
Incomplete pass.
ruled incomplete.
I was worried they were going to roll out a backward pass.
I always
Yeah.
get nervous on that, but yeah, I could see the official waving it incomplete. But to his credit, he did jump on it, even if it was a backwards pass.
Somerset tried to take a page out of South Orr's playbook and throw a little screen pass there.
Lofton's got the play. Here come the Jumpers back out here. Here we go. Time to get it rolling. 2nd and 10 for your Briar Jumpers. Trips out to the right. Hughes in the backfield with Lofton with the receiver out to his left. He takes the snap, fakes the pitch. Little free rush, breaks one. Look at he's moving,
there we
makes
go.
a move. He's got plenty of room. Past
Nice.
the 40, up to about the 45. Great work there by the sophomore, Shannon Lofton, keeping the play alive. You thought he was sacked. Then you thought he was sacked again. Then you thought he was about to get hit.
He
Made
was
3 or
everything
4
but on the
yeah.
ground.
Great work there by the sophomore.
That's what we talked about all that first quarter. He's just so elusive at making people miss, and we knew he's going to make someone miss and pop one for a big gain eventually.
Lofton's got the play again. Will come out with Hughes in the backfield with him as well. Trip receivers out. Samala is in that slot. Watch him in action. He's a hard man to bring down. He takes a snap. Handoff up the middle to Hughes. Running with a little bit of movement. Oh, good run. Just to the 45-yard line there for another first down. Jumpers. Little after scrimmage play from both sides. Great work by the officials to step up and stop that without letting any sign, get penalized there. Set up for, 2nd and short. Second and less than a yard. I thought it was the first down.
Inches.
I'd let QB draw. Up to Hughes again. Sorry. Hughes running with some anger there. That'll take him to about the 35-yard line and set up one of my favorite sayings in football. first down jumpers.
You know, you're seeing Somerset start to win these battles up front on the line of scrimmage, and maybe you're starting to wear down South Laurel's defensive line a little bit.
Well,
You just-
Go ahead. We talked about it in the first quarter of Chris Hughes and Shannon Lofton trying to contain both of them, and I think you're kind of seeing it on this drive.
QB
It's
keeper.
hard.
Great move.
Making
He's
some
got
move
a
again. And another one.
shifty.
And another one.
He is
going.
dragging them
Keep
down
going.
the field.
What a take by the sophomore again,
Flag down.
moving down the field.
Flag down here just inside the 20.
Probably going to be a when you see that personal foul block in the back, right?
Helmet's off for South Laurel, so maybe a little
Face mask.
basement. Oh, it's
No,
on South Laurel.
I'm not even sure what that call is. Someone in the press box, Jason Rubel, just thought that maybe it was
Penalty.
a tire penalty. I don't know.
I don't
The
know.
official,
I don't have my expert analysis, but I'm going to say probably not.
I think you can see it, or could see it on the screen. The official came over and put his hands on his head. I do not know what that call is, but we will take it, whatever it is. We'll take
Maybe
it.
he took his helmet off in frustration on the field.
Yeah. You
Could have
can't
been
take
it. Take your helmet off.
Yep.
Well, we didn't see the helmet come off. We just knew it was off.
Lofton under center.
Under
First time.
center.
Is that a little I formation?
Yeah.
Hand off to Hughes.
Yeah,
He's got
got a
boom.
touchdown.
Walk it in.
down jumpers. There we go. Briar jumpers back up. I think what you saw there too is we have a lot of players that play both ways. Hughes and them,
Yep.
right? The other team's driving on you. It kind of gets you motivated a little bit, right? They came back out there. Hughes and Lofton right there ran with aggression the whole time. They were not getting brought down with unless there were 3 or 4 people on them there. Great drive by the Briar Jumpers.
Absolutely. And that's what we talked about, that split it between those two and just march down the field. One of them's going to break open and get to the house.
Oh, bad snap. Get on it. Pick it up.
He's down.
Okay, well, South Laurel missed an extra point, so we're, at least we didn't fall behind in that. We're
Seeing
still
some
within 4.
Snapping errors from both sides here tonight.
13-9 is such an interesting football score. You don't see that.
May throw off our predictions from before the game there, but
Hey, just a 2-point conversion here or there,
of course, to my projection, we're going to have to hold South Laurel scoreless the rest of the game. So I think we can do it, but
Get a 1-point safety.
I don't know if that's the thing either. But here we go. We're back out to kick it off here to South Laurel. 4:54 left in the second quarter. Somerset has 2 timeouts remaining. South Laurel has 3. So South Laurel can be aggressive, or they could take their time a little bit on this drive. But with the Briar Jumper defense waking up, man, it might be time for us to bring the boom.
Bring the boom. I don't think we're going to see them slow it down. I think
Nah.
they're still going to go quick, try to score as quick as they can before this half
I think
ends.
that's just their MO. They're going to go fast almost no matter the time and score.
Carroll walks off his line here, gets ready to kick off. It's always more fun kicking off after a touchdown. There's the boot. What a nice kick. Tough. Fielded just about the 8-yard line by South Laurel. He'll be out past the 20. Makes a move. Looks like he's going to be just short of the 30-yard line for South Laurel here. Defensively, what are we trying to do here? Are we trying to get the pressure, or do we have to cover a little better? What do we need to see?
I think the pressure's been there all night. We just haven't been able to wrap him up and get him down. I see, our coaching staff's always really great at making adjustments, so I see them kind of creeping up a little bit, maybe taking away some of those screen passes, and hopefully, if his first read's not there, gives us time to get him on the ground.
Trying to drop like an end or two into like a spy on the side or something like that.
I think that's what we did the last couple of plays on the last possession, was just kind of get to him and take away his first read, and give yourselves more time to
High
get to
snap,
him.
Griffin gets it. It's a handoff. Makes one man miss, but not anybody else. Looks like it's going to be a loss of a yard on the play. Bring up
that was-
second 11.
Austin Lawless and Carter in on the tackle.
Of course, you like keeping it on the ground because it keeps the clock running, and they don't have to call a timeout. But as passing, they can take a lot of time.
Right.
That's what I was
with clock
wondering if they
stoppage.
might take it just because they don't want to risk the chance of Somerset getting the ball back, right? Like they want to drive this and score and it be halftime because I believe they get the ball out of half as well.
They do.
Lawless
look at
off the
the
end,
time-
free rush, got to get the hand up.
Looks like he's going to have enough for the first. Yep, it will be 1st and 10 for South Laurel. Another
Good pressure
quick
off
little,
the end again. Just get those hands up. Make it hard on him. Make it hard on the QB because he is a very talented young man. Throws a very good ball, and we can tell he's pretty athletic because he has probably gotten only 2 or 3 good snaps on the night.
Yeah.
Right. 3 wide receivers up top. Takes a snap.
Good snap.
Another handoff and going nowhere. Another loss on the play.
You know, back to the quarterback, he's not thrown a lot of incompletions this game. I mean, you talked about it. A lot of his passes have been very short yardage. I mean, they've picked up yards after the catch, but he's been very efficient as far as throwing and has thrown a lot.
Sticking with the 3 receivers on the top. 1 here on the bottom this time. Back goes in motion out of the backfield.
Reynolds goes to cover the
Takes
back.
a snap.
Great
Pressure again up the middle. And this time they got him down. Great job.
Cameron Allsap and senior Jake Bartley. Nice little half sack apiece there for the Briar Jump.
They've been close all night, very close to get him down, especially on the first play of the game down here on the other end of the field. And that time they finally got home and got him on the ground.
And I got to give South Laurel credit here because it is 3rd and 16. And I'm like, man. Like they put a little nerves into you with some of these plays they've been able to complete tonight.
Yeah, you definitely don't feel comfortable any down and distance with the air raid offense.
3 receivers up top here for South Laurel. Griffin takes the snap, looking to throw down the middle, comes near side, and it is incomplete. Threw behind his receiver that time. That's the first time we really saw that, but Somerset got a lot of pressure in the backfield again. Made
Looks
the throw
like
with
the punt unit may be coming on.
I was going to say,
After
you
the
have
trick-
to punt on
After the trick
16.
play already. After the trick play already. Is that wide receiver or the freshman quarterback wide receiver who threw the ball out there? Because I will say this. I have a feeling. Don't let him fake it on you. Don't let him fake it on you.
I can't remember what.
Number 11 is.
Number 11.
Yeah,
okay.
number 11 is who you're
He's
looking
not
for.
back
so
there as the punter. It looks like it's 19.
I don't see him anywhere.
Yeah, I don't see him either.
All right, could be a punt.
But, you know, we don't have positions on our roster, so
Our-
maybe
our-
there's another quarterback somewhere back there.
True.
Arbiter's tough, man. Here comes the
It is a
punt.
punt. Fair catch signal. He just lets it hit the ground.
Oh, don't do that.
Chris Hughes gonna. Okay.
He called a fair
He called for
catch,
fair
right?
catch, yeah. Well, 2:25 before half, 2 timeouts. Somerset starting around the 30-yard line.
I think our last drive was about 2.5 minutes, so let's just do that again.
I
Two
think
and a half minutes, punch it in.
you keep it on the ground, and obviously you try to punch it in the end zone. But I mean, even if you don't, you just try to get down the field. There's a flag somewhere.
I think it's, because he tried to run after the fair catch call. Yeah.
He did. He called for the fair catch. So.
Yeah, and then he tried to run after he fielded it, so.
You know, when it hits the ground, too, part of me was like, does that count?
That's
still?
what I was going to say. I mean, I think that was just enough confusion of, I was going to try to catch it and I didn't, and then it hit the ground, and you don't want to just stand there and take a hit, so you take off.
Now, here we go. First, so it'll still be 1st and 10?
For the change, it looks like it is.
Yeah.
1st and 10 here for the Briar Jumpers. 2:28 left, excuse me. We got 2 timeouts still, which means we can run our game if we need to, especially if we do it the way we just did. Handoff up the middle to Hughes.
Fumble. I think South Laurel got it. They did.
They do.
Ball was loose. South Laurel falls on it.
Flags coming in.
There are some flags.
Second lost fumble of the night for the Briar Jumpers.
I think the flags may have just been a little extracurricular after the fumble. Yeah.
Yep, unsportsmanlike on South Laurel. Is that a 15-yard penalty in high
I
school?
think all personal fouls are like dead ball are 15.
Gotcha.
That certainly helps push them back. You don't want to give it to them on the 25-yard line, but with the South Laurel offense, it's
You get out of here too. This is like we're down by 4 points, and we gave them a huge 4th down flag, and we fumbled twice.
Yeah.
Oh, if you can get to
If you
halftime
get to
just down by
halftime,
4.
right? And our coach staff. We have some amazing coaches with Clevenger, Tibbs. They'll make sure we're cleaned up here for that second half.
Griffin takes a
Snap.
step. It is a handoff. Looking up the middle.
Oh,
Oh, no way.
If his
It was
helmet,
just a
if it
hard
wasn't-
hit.
yeah, if it wasn't pulled off, then he's got to be out for a play too. So
But the flag's down. I'm just,
Against
it's,
South Laurel,
okay,
though.
okay.
you said no
Yeah.
way. I was like, I don't. We
No,
were
I said
worried
okay.
there.
I thought they were going to call, like,
Face mask.
Yeah.
or,
But it was just a hard hit
Helmet to
until it
helmet.
popped off.
yeah, hitting too hard. Or maybe one of the tired calls again,
It's certainly not the first time that there's been a hard hit. I mean, Somerset, the defense has definitely. South Laurel knows they've been in the game at halftime here.
Yeah. That'll make it, what, 1st and 20?
Yes.
And now they're back on the other side of the 50, so.
Lawless creeps in there on the defensive end. Watch for him for a little pressure into the
And
backfield.
in motion to give 2 on the high side. No receivers here on the bottom.
Lawless is
Another
in there.
handoff.
Tackle by
going.
Carter.
Oh, he got away, but
Looks
still
like
didn't
he
pick up
tripped
much.
up
No
right
gain
around
on the
line of
play, yeah.
scrimmage, maybe a yard there.
Almost had him for a loss of 3 on the play, but he slipped away.
Smith, the ball carrier for the Cardinals.
Yeah, it looks like it's right. Same scrimmage.
Yard line. Second long.
Lawless is creeping up on that end too, man. If he can get a free rush, he will bring the law.
Looks like South Laurel might be content to try to just take this to half because they're not in their hurry up. Quarterback's still over on the sideline trying to get a play call.
Interesting too, with 3 timeouts.
10 seconds on the play clock here as he comes into the shotgun again takes the snap, looking to throw.
Free rush from
Down the
Lawless.
sideline, it's high.
Please.
Flag,
Oh,
no
no.
way.
Oh.
Holding on the defense. That was way over his head, but I don't know.
yeah, it's almost even if you want to say that there was contact there and it's pass interference, was it even catchable,
Yeah, I don't think it was a catchable ball, but that might only apply to pass interference. I'm not sure if holding matters at all for that.
I do not know. I don't know if holding's an automatic first down either.
They do have 2 on the sideline across the field.
Looks like there's a little confusion over what the penalty could be.
Holding on
Holding
the
is
defense declined.
Pass
Pass
interference is going to be accepted. So, yeah.
How do you have pass interference and hold? All right.
I don't know if it was on. Pass interference.
Right, but he threw it 20 yards over his head.
Well, what I'm saying is that could have been pass interference there, and holding could have been on the other side of the field or something.
Yeah. All right, regardless, got to focus here and get a stop. Looks like it is 2nd and 4 according to the sign over there in the shotgun. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Fires it deep down the left sideline. Has a man. It is caught, and he is tackled just short of the end zone, right around the 4 yard line. Need to make a goal line stand here right before halftime.
Somerset can find a way to keep them out of the end zone. They started the drive on about the 30-yard line and got backed up past midfield, and now they're knocking on the door.
Interesting formation here.
Yeah. High snap, keeps it, gets up the middle, and into the end zone for the touchdown. I mean, it's the story of the first half. Untimely penalties and big chunk plays right when you don't need them. South Laurel's coming out for the PAT. Good snap. Kick is up. And it is good.
It'll be a 20-19 lead here for South Laurel with 28 seconds left in the second half.
Just a few seconds ago, they were at midfield, and we were saying, well, South Laurel looks like they're just content to take this into halftime. They, wasn't hurrying up. They were behind the chains, and some
One
untimely
penalty later.
penalties. Yeah,
Some say you could blame Adam for that little jinxing.
That's not on me at all.
I think that's really been the story of the first half is just penalties. You had one penalty on the first touchdown that, that touchdown doesn't happen if the penalty's not there because they turned it over on downs.
Yeah,
This penalty, it wasn't a turnover on downs, but you got to think that at midfield they're not one play away from scoring.
Yeah.
I think we just get a kick return for a touchdown here, and all momentum's back.
Got to be a squib, right? No way it says any height on this kick.
Chris Hughes, Jet Boyd, who you got?
It looks like Jet Boyd's deep. Chris Hughes is right in front of him.
They've kicked it to Chris all night, though.
Yeah, short Corbin Samala's up there as well. Down 20-9, 28 seconds left. Here comes the kick. You really have you give all the credit in the world to the play calling, and the throwing and catches of South Laurel have been outstanding. But it feels like we've kind of shot ourselves in the foot a little bit here.
It is.
It doesn't really feel like we've been beat down. It feels like we have made a lot of mistakes, which can be cleaned up.
A lot of football still. A lot of football. Yeah. Oh.
Did we touch it?
Out of bounds?
Yep. So that should be a penalty, right? Kicking it out of bounds.
I don't know if we touched it. It looks like he's saying we touched it.
Classic. Well, decent field position, 28 seconds left. Do we try to air it out a little bit and get down the
Two
field?
timeouts, down 20-9. You may see something. It also may be one of those where you don't want to make it any worse before, so you kind of just take it, readjust at halftime. But, we're about to find out right now.
But with Lofton, with Chris Hughes, they can run it in too.
Yeah,
It's not exactly like if you hand it off that you're just playing to halftime.
Looks like we got trips out to the left, Lofton in the backfield with Chris Hughes back there with him.
South Laurel going to
time out. South Laurel here with 28 seconds left. 20-9 South Laurel here. Definitely not what we thought coming in, as you can tell from the predictions we received from people and the predictions we gave. Give a lot of credit to South Laurel and their offense for the way they've coming out here early on. 2 fumbles for the Briar Jumpers and 4 or 5 big penalties here have hurt the Briar Jumpers early on, but we're right here in this game, and second half is going to be a big half for the Briar Jumpers.
It kind of looked like South Laurel was lined up in man defense on that play, and I think they saw Somerset spreading them out so much and they didn't like it.
Yeah, I think that was one of those, as you are basketball coaches, kind of know you into the game, you look to see what the offense is set up in, and then you set your defense up, after a timeout. I think that's kind of what they're doing. But like you said, this has been a game that if we clean up a penalty here and there, and even other than the penalties, just about 2 really big plays, if they don't happen, it's almost a tie game here.
Absolutely, absolutely. Here it is. We got Shannon in the backfield. Trips out to his left, takes the snap.
Keeper.
Quarterback got a lot of room. Just past midfield here with 22 seconds.
Timeout here.
Take a timeout.
And, we talked about, I may have misspoke, Julian Carroll. I said nationally ranked punter. I'm not sure if it's punting or kicking, which one he's necessarily ranked in.
He's ranked there.
He's somewhere in the all, but he does have a boot on him. So, we're at midfield right now. I know we're not thinking about field goal at this time, but with 20-some seconds to go, even if you don't get into the end zone, you've got a chance if you want to send him out.
It's only like a 70-yarder right now?
Yeah.
That's light work.
Easy.
Everybody in the NFL is kicking 75-yarders now. I don't know what's happening out there.
Coach, could you get 70 yards? Not talking about the inside the uprights. Just could you get it 70 yards?
With a kick?
Yeah.
15 years ago. Now I think if I kicked it, we'd have to worry about ACL, MCL, hamstring, quad, and ankle all going in one swing of the foot.
I could get 50 yards if you include the bounce.
Yeah, let me.
That's where the ball stops. I might get 50
Give
yards.
me a pair of steel-toe boots. Let me see how far I can get that ball right now. I can still punt a spiral. Might not go that far, but. All right. After the timeout, Briar Jumpers come on back out. Jumpers. Looks like Shannon's in the gun. We got wide receivers spread out all over the field. One in the backfield. Snap. Looking deep.
Throw it. Got him.
Takes it over the
Get
top.
up.
Got him,
He's
man.
got him.
He's got him.
He's got him. I was passing
Oh,
him. Pushed
he
him out
pushed
of
him out.
bounds.
They're going to call it incomplete.
Wow.
He was forced out of bounds.
Since they didn't call it, we'll give South Laurel credit for coverage, but I don't have a number 3 on the roster for us, so I'm not sure who it was that target was for, but that was a pretty good ball from the sophomore quarterback as well. 15 seconds left. You like to see that shot there because, you complete that, you can get out of bounds, you can set up a play or two more with the timeout left to try and get you in the end zone.
And that certainly would have put you in, possible field goal range. So key miss there.
Lofton in the backfield. Looks like he's got trips out to the right. Look at Chris Hughes in the middle of that trip action. That could be the target. Little slant across the middle, maybe. Oh, he's got an out route. Look good. Looks
gonna
good.
roll out
Oh,
of
he
motor,
got it.
man.
He's got him.
Caught.
Oh!
Did they say not a catch? Oh, come
Far
on.
side of the field, I mean, I don't want to say that I saw it, so I didn't see the ball pop out. Maybe it just completely popped out, but it looked like he caught
It
it.
looked like he made the tackle right
Flag.
when it popped out.
Late flag here.
Looks like that flag is on Coach Clevenger.
Well, I think he wants targeting, and I mean, that's what he's pleading his case right now.
It is on Somerset. Another flag.
Another
thrown.
flag.
Looks like that's going to be on the Somerset bench. This is one of those things, again. You appreciate the officials. We can have games. Just got to be good at your job.
Yep. I mean, from here, it looked like he caught it. And then he clearly helmet-to-helmet hit,
Yeah,
and we got neither one of
That's
them.
the thing, the hit. I
Well-
definitely saw the ball come out. The hit is just, you just can't. You have to have calls like that in high school football.
From a coaching perspective, you're worried about the safety of your players. Yes, the play would have helped us tremendously, but I think you're also worried about your players.
And now we have a South Laurel timeout.
South Laurel.
8 seconds left here in the second half. South Laurel leads 20-9 here before we head to halftime.
Or do you want to show it? Watch it. The battery. Two quick passes, right? We can show that, right? Yeah, we can show it. Okay. You show whatever you want. You just make it back to I'm casually, so it's not my problem.
Timeout being taken here. It's interesting because South Laurel has one time. Oh, here comes the replay.
There's
of
a
the play.
replay on it.
Can we slow?
Oh.
Can we slow the replay? Can we go slow mo replay? The shoulder to head, leading the shoulder to the head. I'm not sure exactly what the target is. I believe in the NFL.
I wouldn't call it helmet to helmet,
Yeah,
more of a
and
shoulder to helmet.
In the NFL, though, I don't think you can lead to the head like that, right?
Right.
But this is high school, so
Yeah.
I don't know the
Head
actual
and neck area is what is
head and neck yeah.
protected. And Somerset just takes a knee, and we'll take it to half.
We'll take a knee to allow time to expire here in the first half.
South Laurel will lead 20-9 at halftime. Touchdowns by in the first quarter, 2 passing touchdowns in the first quarter, one rushing touchdown for South Laurel. Then the Somerset Briar Jumpers had a field goal from sophomore Julian Carroll and a Chris Hughes TD run. We'll head to halftime. We'll be back here in about 10 minutes. Welcome back to the Briar Patch for second half action in tonight's Alton Blakley Bowl with the South Laurel Cardinals versus your Somerset Briar Jumpers. Currently, the South Laurel Cardinals lead the Briar Jumpers 20-9, and it will be South Laurel ball out of the half. Gentlemen, how we feeling?
Well, I think a lot of our problems were just self-inflicted penalties the whole time. Like we had the deep pass interference here on the near side. We had a couple holding penalties and then a couple, unsportsmanlike penalties there, and it just we shot ourselves in the foot all night. That's been the difference for me is we've ran our plays, we've drove it down the field, found the end zone, and we just make mistakes at the wrong time.
I'm optimistic for two reasons. Just as you said, a lot of the deficit that we're in is self-inflicted. So, if you clean that up, that's not saying that the opponent has to do anything different. That's just you. The other thing is South Laurel throws so much that it's not like, we're not in a huge hole, but it's not like, well, if they come out here and get a touchdown, then game over because they're going to hold the ball the rest of the second half. They're going to keep throwing, and so I think you're going to have plenty of opportunities. Now, if you keep letting them score, you're never going to catch up. But if you can stop them, turn them over a couple of times, get a couple of scores, it doesn't even have to be necessarily quick, then you're right back in it. And so that's a reason for optimism just in their style of play.
We talked about it all first half. We got pressure on Griffin the entire time, and we finally got him down at the end of the half there. If we can just keep getting in the backfield, eventually something's got to break our way and change the whole momentum of this
bold
game.
prediction here, hot take. I'm going to say we're going to pick one off this half, and if we can pick it off and return it for touchdown, or at least just get it into near our end of the field or near our end zone, that could be a big change in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And you got to give a lot of credit to Mason Griffin and the way he's been feeding his wide receivers tonight. There's nothing we can do to take that away. We've been putting great pressure back there. He's been dealing with some snap issues. He's done an absolutely fantastic job. He looks like an extremely talented quarterback. But don't forget, on the Briar Jumper side, man, do we have some talent.
We do.
Sophomore quarterback for us, Shannon, has been going absolutely crazy. Shannon Lofton has been going crazy in the backfield. Chris Hughes has been going crazy. And you guys talked about it just a second ago. Those two fumbles are big. They scored touchdowns on both of the fumbles.
Right.
Both of the fumbles happened probably around the 20-ish yard line for them. Maybe the 30-ish. They had 20 or 30 yards to get into the end zone. That's 13 because they missed an extra point. 13 of their 20 points off our two turnovers. In the second half, can we get those two turnovers like you just talked about, Mr. Lewis? Can we get those two turnovers to change the game? And I think we can. We have a very talented defense with Austin Lawless, with Corbin Samala, Chris Hughes, Cameron Allsip, Zach Carter, and then the man, the myth, the legend, Jake Bartley himself, right? We have so much talent out here, and we have two 12-minute periods here to turn it around.
And like me and Mr. Lewis talked about at halftime, if we get into a situation where we need to throw the ball, then in that first half, it looked like we are able and have the ability to throw the ball really well. Just got to call back in the game. I would stick with the ground game for the right now, but we can pass if we need to.
Yeah, you're not at the point where you need to necessarily start throwing right now, but you're right, we can if we do get to that point. But, I just think that make a few minor changes on defense, one penalty-wise, but just to try to kind of make sure that and I think late in the second quarter they were doing this, but if you can get some pressure and you can take away his first read, then all of a sudden he has to hold it, trying to run away from pressure while getting to his, looking around downfield, and you get a little more time for that pressure. He was elusive. He was not, he wasn't necessarily a great running quarterback as far as getting yards, but
Right.
He was definitely hard to bring down in the backfield. But, if you get enough time, get enough people coming at him, that'll matter and potentially, cause him to throw an interception there. And then we just need to, I think, especially in the third quarter, continue to run. We've had some big pickups, but any one of those could easily go to a touchdown and, completely change this game or completely put us back in the game. So I think it's going to be an exciting second half. I think it's going to be a more higher scoring second half.
That's a lot
certainly
of
hope
points in
so
the
for
first
us.
half for our Briar Jumper game, though. 29.5. Like, I feel like we don't. So you're right there. We're going to put up those points, right?
Yeah.
We're going to put them up this half. I like
right.
that.
Like you said, taking away his first read, first half showed us his first read is going to be the quick screen. So playing the flats, take that away,
Yeah.
and let's get some chaos rolling.
Here in about 15 seconds, it looks like we'll be ready to get second half action started here at the Briar Patch. Gentlemen, it's going to be a fun second half. We got a good feeling about it here. Julie.
Absolutely perfect weather for football,
Oh, yeah.
Except for
especially the
walking
later
up the
kickoffs.
steps. Sophomore Julian Carroll here, set to kick it away. A little onside kick.
Nope.
Boom, the boot.
Boot, though.
Caught at about the 5-yard line.
Let's knock it out. Big
Yeah,
hit, knock it
well,
out. Ah. Whew.
Tackle just before the 40-yard line. Great kick there from the sophomore.
Great
Looked
kick,
like we
great
missed
return.
a tackle. Yeah, we missed
Yeah.
2 tackles there, and he made a nice little cut up to the 40-yard line. Here comes the Somerset defense, who I guarantee you is hungry here in the second half.
South Laurel offense will be starting here on the 39-yard line. I'm expecting us to see a pass.
Handoff.
Well, there's no one in the backfield, so
QB draw.
it's not a handoff. He is in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers here on the
Could be a
near
reverse.
side. Takes the snap. It was a wide throw, but the receiver goes down and makes a tough catch on the sideline for a gain of about 6. Will be second down and 4 here for the Cardinals. Now there's a man in the backfield. Could be the handoff you just talked about.
Nah, screen.
It is a handoff. Oh,
Oh,
keeper. Read option. Big gain.
Tell you, that had me faked.
Yeah. Every time I get faked out by a quarterback, it makes me think of Peyton Manning and that handoff he had. I can't remember who it was against. The bootleg. Everybody thought it was, and he just walks into the end zone. Man.
He's my favorite quarterback of all time. But if there's one person you don't expect to run it, it's him. So
especially it was when he was at Denver, he was basically broken.
Here's the snap. Throwing out to the left, and it's complete again. Another catch where he's having to fall down to the turf. But again, a gain of about 6.
6-7 yards there. That's been the MO of South Laurel Line. They're picking up, small chunks and just
We gain like
moving
4
it
or
down.
5 yards on every run. They're gaining like 4 or 5 yards on every pass, and they kind of hit a nice little one over the top.
2 receivers up top. Another snap. Looking to throw here on the near side. It is caught, but he's hit immediately, but it will be another first down for South Laurel. Or, no, maybe it's just short.
close.
It's close. Oh, they
moving.
are making it a first down.
Boyd in on the stop for Somerset.
They didn't want to have to measure that one.
Hawkeye technology.
Play call coming in from the sideline. He's got 2 receivers up top, 1 here on the bottom. Griffin takes a snap. Somerset
Wallace
sends
comes
some
off
heat
the
up the
outside.
middle. To the lob pass. Could be a pick.
Offensive pass.
Fell incomplete, but he threw that up there for grabs.
I made a prediction of a interception.
I saw it coming
I
there.
was holding my breath. I was like, am I going to be right? I don't usually get those predictions right. So, but again, good coverage by Somerset. I mean, you're not always going to get the interception, but it was good coverage.
Good pressure. Sent a little heat that time. Still in the gun. Takes another step. This time it is a handoff. Got a lot of room. Gets up to about the first down. Looks like it might be 3rd and short.
Again, I hate these 3rd and short situations where you just don't know what they're going to do.
Hurry to the line. Now it looks like they're looking at the sideline trying to get a new play call.
A hard count action again, I believe, by the senior quarterback.
Here's the snap. Another handoff, and he has the first down. Not much after that, but he does have the first. Just inside the 20. All right, Lewis, this is a good time for that interception.
I'd like to see it.
Ball on the 17-yard line. First and 10.
Griffin controls another high snap. It's another handoff, trying to get out to the edge. Does, but only for a gain of about 3 on the play.
This is South Laurel's first offensive possession without a really big play. I mean, they've just
Right.
moved it down a few yards at a time. They haven't had a big gain. Of course, they've ran it a lot more this drive.
2 receivers here on the bottom. Griffin takes a snap. Looking to throw this time. Pressure in the backfield. Steps up in the pocket. It's hit him in
Fumble,
the
that's a
air.
fumble.
That could be a fumble. We'll get it. Pick it up. Oh, they're rolling it incomplete.
Ruling is incomplete. Somerset did fall on it.
Wow.
Like we were saying, they were expecting it to be a fumble, or if it was a fumble, they were ready for it.
I know from up here we can't tell if his arm was moving forward or not, but I want to say it wasn't.
3rd and 8. I'm going to say they got 2 plays here, especially after the missed PAT. So
Yeah, agreed.
big stop here for the Briar
There's a
Jumpers.
snap. Looking to throw again.
Got him across the middle.
Yep. Completed and walks in for a touchdown.
Touchdown Cardinals.
Not what you wanted to give up on the first drive, but again, they didn't give up a big play.
Right.
Made them, work for it, marching down the field.
South Laurel is on to attempt another PAT. Kick is up, and it is good.
Still 2 possession game.
That'll give the South Laurel Cardinals a 27-9 lead here with 8:30 left.
And actually, it's not a 2 possession game. I'm wrong on that. If I subtracted one, it would have been a 2 possession game instead of adding one.
It's the math, man.
It does feel like this is a almost a must-score drive for Somerset's offense here.
Definitely got to get the juices going a little bit there. We need a momentum play, right? You know, we haven't had one of those big plays yet tonight. That 4th down stop was great.
And a 9-point touchdown would be really good, So,
That would be cool.
I mean, I think that's what I was looking for, but
It would be cool.
no, but I think you're right. We do, I mean, at the very least, if you don't score, you can't turn it over, or you can't give it to them with really good field possession. You've got to drive down the field here and ultimately come up with some points.
Yeah. Needs to be a touchdown.
Hughes, Samala, and Boyd all kind of in the range where the kicks have been landing tonight. Little pooch kick just past the 40. It'll land around the 25, fielded. Looks like it'll be just past the 30-yard line here for Somerset offense. So the Somerset offense to take the field.
Now, after that touchdown on the opening drive, do you see Somerset doing anything different offensively than?
I would say you're going to see Chris Hughes and Shannon a lot up the middle, outside, and then you'll see that little rollout with some crossers here or there, right? Like maybe a Chris Hughes or a Griffith, somebody like that across the middle of the field.
We've obviously ran more than passing, but on a few pass attempts, it's been there, or there was one down here that was ultimately out of bounds, but I mean it was there. The pass was there. The catch was made, just out of bounds.
Going kind of into that I formation heavy package we would run, Lofton under the center, hands off to Hughes. Hughes looks like he's going to get 4, maybe 5 there on the carry. That'll set up 2nd and 6 here for the Briar Jumpers. Going back to that jumbo heavy package, trying to establish a little physicality on that line there. Shannon will be under the center. Takes the snap. Handoff again. That'll be a 1st down. Briar Jumpers on the carry by Hughes. I mean, that's 2 plays, 10 yards. Let's do that every time. Get in the end zone and get that defense back out there.
to the 43-yard line. First down, Jumpers.
Shannon Lofton comes back with the play in the huddle. The break and
All right, again.
ready to give it to Chris Hughes again.
Yeah, he's under the center. I wouldn't be surprised to see a little bootleg at some point, though, and let Shannon kind of take off.
All
Flag.
star.
Yeah.
Somerset.
Again, some penalties that just need to be cleaned up.
Ball back 5 yards.
So it's been hard to get momentum tonight. Even a couple of plays that have been momentum swings been kind of negated by penalties. Starting to kind of get it here on offense, the opening drive of the second half, and you just don't want to let that derail you.
Derail the drive for sure. That'll be 1st and 15. Shannon Lofton has the play in from the sideline. He'll be in the gun. Looks like he has Hughes and another partner back there with him. Rolls out, 2 lead blockers.
Get a block.
He gets to the outside,
Nope, he's
breaks
gone.
the tackle. He's going to be up the middle, past the 50-yard line,
Flag
still
flies
going.
in.
Flag's coming in.
Might be a face mask there. I don't know.
That would be a nice little extra 10 to 15 there for us.
I'll tell you, as elusive as he's been, getting away from players and breaking tackles, he also, when 4 or 5 of them get on him, he just keeps pushing the ball, just dragging them down the field.
Personal foul. Face mask on the Cardinals.
That'll be an extra 15 yards, I believe.
Yep.
Great run there by the sophomore Shannon Lofton. Great blocking on the outside as well. That's the way we like to see it. Physical, smash mouth football there for the Briar Jumpers. We'll set up a 1st and 10 after you just start at a 1st and 15.
Good thing there, too, is the clock stops.
They'll add 15 yards to the end of the run. Ball marked at the South Laurel 30-yard line. First down, Jumpers.
We love hearing you. I'm sure you all can hear through our mics Jonathan Apsher's signature first down jumpers call.
It's one of the best. One of the best.
Absolutely.
Lofton's going to be under center here again, kind of in that heavy I formation. I know it's I, but then you have extra blocker and Austin Lawless in there up front. Handoff to Hughes again. Great room. Sees a little bit of a hole. That looks like that's going to be another first down.
Like we talked about in the first half, I mean, it is so hard to contain Shannon Lofton and Chris Hughes at the same time. And there's been several drives where that's worked and marched down the field. Penalties have crushed a couple, a turnover here and there.
That'll be another first down. We've been driving here. Only about 2 minutes of game time has come off since the touchdown by South Laurel. So in that package again, handoff to Hughes. Hughes gets tackled a little closer that time, but still forward progress.
4. You take that. 4 yards. Oh, man. We have
Another
the
flag, and I believe that's
flag.
going to be on South Laurel because the official was looking straight at him when he threw that. I can't tell from up here what happened. There was a
Hey,
South Laurel
there is.
player and a Somerset player kind of going at it.
Unsportsmanlike on
Yeah.
South Laurel.
South Laurel.
Unsportsmanlike again on
Okay,
Somerset.
there's not-
Somerset offsetting.
Offsetting. Well, the official was looking straight at the South Laurel player when he threw the flag, so I thought it was going to be on them.
I will
but-
say this. I do like that officiating right there. If both people are jawing,
Yeah,
even if that one went second or first, right?
yeah.
They both jawed. They both get the flag. Let's just play football.
And they were. That's what I was saying. I couldn't tell. They were both jawing with each other.
So it'll be 2nd and 7 here for the Briar Jumpers on their first drive here of the second half.
Second down and 7.
Looks like a good carry again there. Set up 3rd and 2-ish here for the Briar Jumpers.
I think you're in 4-down territory.
Yeah,
Almost no
absolutely.
matter what, but especially even if it were 4th and 2, you're going to go for it.
Probably almost for the rest of the game, you'll probably see the Jumpers go 4 downs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Third down and 2.
Looks like we're going back to the gun here.
If you got both those stacked, I expect to see a run to the right here for the quarterback. Oh, he handed it up.
Oh, he kept
He's
it.
got it. He's kept it. He's still dancing.
He's short.
Set up 4th. 4th and
Sorry.
short here.
Just gives us room to run it to the left this time.
There you go. Spacing the field out. I like the
Yeah.
positivity. Like the positivity.
Where's the spot? Was it a 4th and a
2? I think from my eyesight looks like 2, but I don't have good vision.
I think it is 4th and 2.
4th and
That's
2
what we're
here for the
showing, at
jumpers.
least.
Big play here for the Briar Jumpers in that heavy set. Motion from Lawless. Hand off to Hughes.
Got it.
He's got it and a few there. Great run there from the Briar Jumpers.
Hughes the ball for Somerset.
And that was a play there. We said that you almost have to come up with a score here, and it's been a great drive thus far. But you can't turn it over on 3rd and 2.
You get down inside the 10. This has got to be punched in the end.
Yeah.
This is, you come out in that heavy formation, you got to think a little bootleg, right? Little play action keep, roll out with the quarterback.
Yeah. Heavy set's got us to this point, though. Why change if it ain't broke?
Preach. Under the gun. Hand off again. Gets hit just at the line, but looks like he's going to go forward a tad bit.
Maybe
there.
a yard.
Forward progress.
2 yards on the play.
2 yards on the play there. Still 2nd and goal here for the Briar Jumpers, coming down to that 4 minutes in the 3rd quarter. Shannon's got the play in. He's under gun. In that heavy motion from Lawless. Snap. Hand off to Hughes again.
Touchdown.
In the end zone. Touchdown, Briar Jumpers.
That is a huge drive for this Somerset offense. And like we said when the drive started, I almost felt like they had to find the end zone on that drive, and that's exactly what they did.
Chris Hughes' 2nd touchdown of the night brings it to 27-15, awaiting the extra point. Or are we going to go for 2?
I believe we have Julian out there to
Yeah,
get
he's
the
out
extra
there.
point here.
Good snap.
Kick is up. Oh,
and-
wow, that was a boot.
Good. Right down the middle.
That ball went almost out of the construction zone.
Late flag. The late flag comes in.
Being forced on the kickoff, possible.
Yeah, I would think so.
A little bit of jawing again from both sides.
We got, here's a call after the play. Unsportsmanlike on South Laurel.
So he faked us out there.
I was like, oh, man. So is that enforced on the kickoff? Do we get to kick from 15 yards ahead?
We should be kicking off from the 50.
I think so.
Okay.
I really just, I'm looking at the official trying to see before they make a call, who it's on or what type of call it is. And it looked like it was going to be on South Laurel. Didn't really see it. But then he gave that half point to Somerset. I was like, oh, what did we do?
27-16, South Laurel, 3:43 left in the 3rd. We're looking for that elusive stop, that momentum defensive play, right? We need that momentum play here, big on defense, get the stop score again. Not quite. It's now a 2-score game. Now it is a 2-score game. We're back. We're back.
I was ahead of schedule.
Predicting the future. I would say it's almost a 1-score game. How we do? We like that. We like that. We'll do that way.
Now, if we're kicking off from the 45, do you go try to get an onside kick here? Or do you just boot it into the end zone? And
Well, I think that's the two things. You either pooch it because you're trying to play it safe, like get that onside kick, or maybe make them make a mistake. Or with the boot Carroll has, you can just kick it out of bounds and take the return out altogether, which not a terrible play either way, in my opinion.
There's somebody on our broadcast team that was perfect at that little pooch kick last year that we could slide him down there. I believe we could get an onside kick.
We got kicking history up here in the booth with us tonight.
it is an onside kick. Gets a
good
good
bounce.
bounce. Okay.
He comes up with it.
That comes out to where the touchback would be
Yeah.
anyway, so.
Yeah. I think it's 20 still in high school.
Oh, it's pretty close, though.
I have no idea. I was just messing with you, Coach.
Or even if you had just if that penalty had not happened and you just booted it and they ran it back, you'd be satisfied with them coming out at the 25-yard line.
This is probably the best field position under
Yeah.
a kick, right? We've dealt with defensively.
Yeah, so it certainly didn't hurt you.
Let's get that elusive momentum play here tonight from the defense. That 4th down stop was huge in the first half. Let's get us another big.
Well, I think if you if you get a stop here and can punch in for another touchdown, then you're
Snap is,
honestly
little
putting pressure on
throws
South
out,
Laurel.
little high, tackled. Gain of 5-ish.
That's something that just as South Laurel, can't hardly stop our 4 or 5 yard runs. You can't hardly stop their 4 or 5 yard passes.
False start.
Yep.
But
Didn't mean
those
to interrupt
passes, no, there's a flag there, and we'll take it. But those passes do give chances for interceptions, chances for, just more chance for error there. So,
Tipped up ball.
yeah, if we can keep them, 4 or 5 yards a pass attempt, then got a chance to get a turnover.
I couldn't agree more, especially, you got the pressure coming. We got the boys up front working hard. It just takes one play here, one play to turn that game big for the Briar Jumpers.
2nd down and 10 here for
Boyd
South Laurel.
dropped in coverage.
Here's a snap. Looking to pass. A lot of pressure up the middle. Rolls
Yeah,
out to the left.
That's rolling out. The referee set another screen.
He's
I don't know if
keeping
you
it.
saw that.
And a
big
big hit
hit.
out of bounds. He definitely felt that one.
I don't know if you guys saw it again, but that backfield ref is killing me. He just set another screen.
Yeah.
Like our guy is 2 yards from making a tackle, and then he has to change his angle completely.
Corbin Samalo with just absolutely lowers the boom there. Love to see it. Boom. There it is.
Nice.
They call him the meat truck. He lays the hits.
Loss of 3 on the play. Sets up 3rd and 13.
You got to think if we can get a big stop here, we're going to get a
Here's the snap. Pressure.
Carter
Sets up pressure. Oh, and he's
Carter going to bring him down
to the
safety. No.
They blow the whistle at some point
Yeah.
here, and I was like, what's happening right now?
Well, he kept pushing him back.
Was that Zach Carter, the man in the
Zach
back?
Carter.
There. Great work from Junior?
Junior Zach Carter.
Junior Zach Carter? Oh, man. Now
Actually, senior. Sorry,
Senior.
Wait,
Last
is
year.
there
Yeah,
a
it was
flag?
second last year.
Yeah.
What we got? Holding
What's the
on the
replay here?
defense.
But they're going to take it away. You may be able to hear some fans disagreement. We do have a crowd mic.
Sorry about that.
You want to rewind to that? You can hear what the fans think about that.
You don't need to rewind that.
Just so you know, that's not us that's saying that.
Not us. All right.
All right, third and 3, 3rd and 4 for South Laurel here. Takes a snap. Looking to throw. It's a quick pass. Tipped up in the air and falls incomplete.
My goodness.
This is interesting, right? You want to think 27-16, 4th and 4. You want to think they'll punt, but they've been very successful with these short.
Looks like they are bringing on the punting unit.
Little fortune telling from Coach Laughlin just a second ago. He said, tip passes.
It takes one.
I thought that was going to be the tip pick. Return it for a touchdown,
I'm still laughing. Fans. Oh, man. Oh, that was a great tip by Jake Bartley. Jake Bartley with the big tip there.
Watch out for a
Yeah,
possible
contain
fake.
this.
No
Contain
fake.
this. Watch the direct snap. Watch the.
High snap over his
snap.
head. Go.
Oh, he's going to get it. He's going to get it off, but I mean, it's only
terrible
going to
kick.
get to the
Clear away.
30.
Get away from.
They're calling a roughing the punter.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Is that an automatic first down? I mean, it's going to be
Well, it was
first
3rd
down
and 4.
anyway.
Yeah,
but
it was 3rd and 4.
4th and 4, but
Fourth-
yeah,
excuse
but
me,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah, it would bring it to an automatic first down a first down.
Was he not out of the tackle box with the bad snap?
It was straight back. I don't know if he was outside the tackle box, to be honest with you. It did look like he was like right behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know, but that's so tough there. I mean, you're at that point you are trying to tackle. In general, you're not necessarily trying to tackle the kicker. You're trying to get pressure
One of
back
those
there.
In my mind, though, where I just watched the kick, so I didn't watch him hit him. So I'm like, I didn't see him hit the
Yeah,
kicker.
I didn't
Come
hear
on,
him.
dude.
I didn't see him either.
Come on, if I don't see it.
That'll give South Laurel the ball almost out near the 50.
That's twice on 4th down. We've had big plays that have given them a first down,
Yeah.
right?
Will be 1st and 10 here for the Cardinals.
That was a massive pickup too. It's
Yeah. Griffin takes the snap. This time it's a handoff. Gets out to the edge. Gets a pretty good gain up the left sideline.
Man. That was just a sequence of events from the fans to the punt to the holding. Man, that was just a little bit at false start. We had a little bit of everything on that last possession. Here
This
comes a little
second
pressure
four
off
here
our
for the Cardinals.
on that far right side. Looked like Corbin Samala was jumping up a little bit. Drops back into coverage now, switching up the front for the Briar Jumper defense.
Here's a snap looking to throw.
Lawless has got to
Pressure up
rush
the middle
from the
again,
outside.
and they got
Pressure.
him wrapped up.
all started by Austin Lawless. There was
Hey,
a couple other guys
no.
in on the tackle, but Austin Lawless brought the heat.
He brings the law. That's what he does. He lays
Absolutely.
the law. Law and justice from Austin Lawless tonight.
I keep looking after the play, make sure no late flags fly in.
I'll let you look for those. I was just smiling. That'll set up third
Third
and what, 12?
I think it's
14?
more than that.
14.
Yeah,
14?
Good call.
Second time, baby. Let's go.
Those eyes are improving.
It was guesses. Just got lucky.
Two wide receivers here on the bottom, one up top.
Right
For
now, it looks
Griffin
like
in
we're
the
playing a
backfield.
little coverage on this one. A little drop coverage here.
Here's the snap.
Yep, drop it into
Yep,
coverage,
looking
trying to
to
take
throw.
away the screen.
Fired it
contain.
over the middle, caught, but he is
Oh, did that
short.
hit the ground? Did that hit the ground?
They're saying a catch.
Maybe the eyes still aren't that good.
I know you're not the only one. Rubel down here was saying it was incomplete.
It looked
too.
like it hit the ground to me.
We'll be
fourth.
fourth and four.
They're definitely going to go for it on that side
Yep.
of 50, right?
Sticking in that same formation with two receivers here on the near side, one up top.
Oh,
Oh, false start.
yeah.
False start. He
Yeah.
moved. Yep. The
Good
right
work.
tackle down here.
Hey, I'm going to give that one to Austin Lawless again, bringing the law on the outside, made him flinch a little bit there.
Trying to contain him. Now do you go for it? Backs it up.
I
Fourth
would-
and
I think
8.
they will.
I think if you're right around the 50, I think you go for it if you're them,
Yeah.
but I would like for them to punt it.
I'm expecting either an out route to the sideline or a coming across the middle,
I'd like to get pressure and get another sack here.
right at the sticks.
This would be another advantageous bad snap. Can you call it, Adam? Call it.
I think it's going over his head.
Cool. Good job. That'll be the end
It's gonna be at the end of the third quarter.
third quarter with South Laurel leading 27-16. I believe that quarter was tied 7-7.
You are right.
We head into the fourth with a little bit of Briar Jumper momentum. Still a few penalties to clean up, but your Briar Jumpers are battling back.
Well, you're at one play away from getting the ball back. If you hold them here, you get the ball back,
Cut it to a one-score
have a
game.
chance to bring it home in the fourth quarter and make things interesting.
Marshall Brennan. Their support of Briar Jumper football.
After three quarters, I must say our team has been battling, right? Obviously, first game of the season, nobody's going to be perfect. Max Griffin has looked absolutely fantastic for South Laurel, but we've started to do a good job of bouncing back. We just got to clean up a few penalties. I really
Yeah.
feel like that is 2 turnovers in the first half and a few unlikely. I think that's 2 or 3 penalties on fourth down that have given them a first down, which have been huge in this game.
It definitely feels like all of our issues tonight are fixable.
Yeah, they're kind of on us a little bit.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like they're on us, yeah. That's what's great about, long season, right?
Right.
Long season.
Credit to South Laurel. The last time that we gave them a fourth down penalty that gave them the ball or let them keep the ball, they scored on it. So here
and
we
9.
gave a penalty, and now we have a chance to get the ball back here.
4th and 9 for the Briar Jumper defense. 3 wide receivers up top.
They're going to punt it now.
Oh, I did not even see that. They are punting it. And it's a bad kick.
Get out of the way.
Could be
Get
out of
out of the way,
bounds.
goal.
Yeah,
It is out of
it's out of
bounds
bounds.
right around the 36. No.
I couldn't
The
tell
30.
from this angle.
Oh, no,
I
he's
thought it was
walking
right
up.
in the
He's
middle of the
walking
field.
up. He's marking it all the way up at the 41.
Yeah.
All right, good starting field position for the Briar Jumper offense. Let's find the end zone. Make it a one-score game.
Let's do it.
Stick away from the math right now and just focus on saying we need to score.
How many points are we down right now? I'm just kidding. I'm a social studies teacher, believe me. You know, I make sure there's a calculator by me at all times.
I'm not a math teacher, but I am business, and there is a lot of math in business, so
Heavy set.
there's no excuse.
Back at it again. Shannon Lofton behind there. Hand off to Hughes. Hughes has got a little bit of a hole. Takes the hit. Looks like that's going to be a gain of about 5, maybe 6 yards there on the first down carry for Chris Hughes.
And again, if you can score on this possession, then I mean South Laurel obviously still leads, but you put all the pressure on them because they're going to try to throw and they can't turn it over then. So this is important. Maybe not a must score, but a really, really needed scoring
Back
possession.
in the heavy set, Shannon Lofton under. Oh, that's defensive infraction.
Black down.
Yep.
Neutral zone infraction.
Coach
Look
Laughlin with
at
the technical
that,
terms.
Well, look at that offensive line work, though. They didn't move till the referee came up. They were like, no, we're not moving. Like,
Discipline.
that is discipline. Great work from the offensive line as well. I can tell you right now, if I was on the line, that guy flinched at me, I'd be like, I'd be up, hands up. Oh, man, love to hear that. First down, Briar Jumpers here. 11:25 left in the game. Down 11 here. In that set, hand off to Hughes again. Great block. It looks like he got 2.5, 3 yards there.
Just kept the feet churning and fell forward for a positive gain.
Positive gains are good.
Chris Hughes and Shannon Laughlin have been Lofton,
Oh,
not Laughlin.
I'll take it. He's a long lost cousin. We'll take
They
that.
have been great today, but the offensive line has opened up the holes. I mean, the offensive line has been maybe the most incredible unit tonight.
Second down and 7.
Lofton's going to be in the gun. He's got those blockers out to the right. I look for him to roll out to the right here on the play. Takes it, rolls out to the right.
Oh,
Good lead blocking.
Seal it. Go.
Let's go.
He's
Make
out.
a move.
He's out. Past the 40.
That's a late hit.
A really late hit while he was on the ground.
Yeah, on the ground. He dove on top
and
of
he's
it.
hurt.
I mean, everything about that is a late hit, and now you got a player hurt.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about earlier when Coach Clevenger got a flag because he was, arguing a call earlier in the game that, these penalty plays, that's what you're worried about is player safety.
Interested to see who goes in at quarterback for us now.
The result of the quick display.
Linebacker jumps on us.
Ball is marked. Cardinals 26-yard line. First down. Jumpers.
I'm guessing that Chris Hughes is going to get a carry here no matter who's the quarterback, but it is interesting to see, is Chris going to play quarterback here?
It is Chris. It looks like it might be Chris.
Shannon Lofton is in some pain on
Yeah,
the
he
sideline
is.
that we can see, and hope that he's able to return, but it doesn't look like he's going to return on the next
Handoff.
play. I don't think it was a
Close
handoff.
conversion.
That was just
QB,
Chris taking
yeah,
it.
I think it was just he took the snap.
I mean, that's a good option when your quarterback goes down to just give it to Chris and
and
say,
let him
look,
go.
instead of getting the handoff, just take it.
I'll say that also puts Corbin Samala back in the backfield. And he's shifty as
Oh, yeah.
well, and he definitely does not go down easy. So you have another talented kid back there with you as well. Looks like it'll be Hughes in the gun with those blockers out to the right. Takes the snap. Looks like he's rolling out.
Get a
Got
block.
it. Picked up a block. It's going to be
First
past
down.
the 20. I think that's going to be good for a first down. Briar Jumpers here. 9:40 and running here left in the fourth quarter.
He's down at the 14-yard line. First down. Jumpers. Continuing the Briar Jumpers ball marked at the 14-yard line.
Hughes again here in the gun with his blockers out to the right. Looks like he's got Samala in the backfield with him as well. Motion up front taken. Hand off to Samala. Samala got a little bit of room in that line, just keeps moving and moving. Good work there by the junior, Corbin Samala. Flag comes in late.
It's like they're discussing it. Ready to make the call after the play. Unsportsmanlike on South Laurel.
That'll be half the distance to the goal, correct?
I believe so. And it will be a first and goal from the
5-yard line there. First and goal, Briar Jumpers here. Chris Hughes has the play coming into the huddle here. Takes the snap, rolls out to the right. Blocks have been picked up. He's got the hole.
And
In for his third rushing touchdown of the game with 8:37 left in the fourth quarter. Mr. Lewis, that cuts that to a
One possession game.
one possession
And
game.
do you go for two to make a
I think I saw
field
the
goal?
two fingers, so I
He
think
had
we
it
may
up.
be going for two.
cut it to a field
I'm
goal game. If you
Probably
get
going to run the same exact play.
it.
That is his third rushing touchdown of the game.
Here we go.
Snap.
Keeper
got the
up
hole.
middle.
Just short.
Just short, yeah.
Just short of the game. It'll be a 5-point game here. South Laurel's ball, 8:37 left in the fourth quarter. Your Briar Jumpers are on the verge of making a big second half comeback here.
Jack Bruner on the social media, I'm not sure what he sent it on, but he says, trust the process, the Jumpers will win. Maybe
Believe.
slightly off from his original
Believe.
prediction of 100-0, but he says trust the process.
If
He has
Jack
been in
Bruner-
a Briar Jumper uniform many times and has trusted the process many other times. So
If Jack Bruner says it's true, I believe that man 100%.
give you a slight update on Shannon Lofton, who went down on that drive. He's still on the table. They've put ice on his knee area.
I am not a doctor, but usually when you see ice, that usually means you're done for the day. And hopefully that's just today. Hopefully we wish him the best here, especially up in the booth.
Well, and I think that's the athletic trainer. As soon as he went to get the ice, he went and told Coach Clevenger, and I'm sure that's what he said is he's done for the game. But, we finished the drive there, and we wish him the best as far as recovery for tonight, but we just hope that he's able to come back next week and this is not a more serious injury.
Right. Definitely prayers for the young man. Here comes the kick. Oh, a good boot.
Going to go to the end zone. There you
What
go.
a
Nice.
kick from the sophomore. Lefty boot. You think you could do that, Mr. Lewis?
From maybe the 10-yard line.
Yeah, you can make it roll into this.
Yeah,
stuff from
yeah.
the I like that.
Well, even though Somerset didn't get the 2-point conversion there, the job's not any different. You still needed a stop and a touchdown to take the lead,
Right.
regardless of that result, and that's what they got to do here. Stop and a touchdown to get the lead.
Yeah, and thank you for all of you guys watching tonight here as we bring you some fourth quarter action. 27-22 South Laurel. Jumper defense hopefully here with a big stop. We've said it all second half. It just takes that one play, that one tip, that one fumble here, and the Briar Jumpers can take advantage.
No matter what happened on offense, you still have to get this defensive stop here. So
Running back's in motion, takes a snap. It's a quick
Little
screen
screen.
pass,
Great
and they're right
stop.
there to
Hold him,
drop him. Great job by that Briar Jumper defense out there. Getting
start.
through the blocks and getting him on the ground for a loss.
That'll set up 2nd and 12-ish, right? 2nd and
Yep.
12-ish here. Briar jumper defense back out in action. I see Corbin Samala on that edge, Austin Lawless on that edge, and Jake Bartley, Cameron Allsup, and Zach Carter up front.
Two
Ready to
receivers
make
each
some
way.
big plays.
No one in the backfield takes a snap.
Good
Looking to
rush
throw
from
quick,
Bartley.
gets it out, and is immediately dropped again.
Good
this time for a
tackling.
gain of about 6. We'll set up third down and 6
About
or 7.
6, yeah,
Yeah.
6.
With the loss of yards on the previous play, you're still in. Somerset's still in good third down range here.
Yep.
Watch Samala on that edge creeping up. He can lay the boom.
Two
He drops into
receivers each
coverage.
way. One in the backfield with Griffin this time.
Bartley on that edge in his stance.
Get a big sack here.
He's ready for it.
Bad snap would be a good time for it.
Letting that play clock roll
Might be
down.
taking as much time off as they can.
Here we go.
Motion.
Receiver in motion. Comes across to the near side.
Blitz
Here's
up
the
the middle
snap.
from the
Play
line.
action.
Jumpers. Bartley
Yes!
gets to the backfield.
Oh my goodness!
Wrap up. Oh, yeah. There's a flag. I think that's going to be on the South Laurel Cardinals. It looks like some holding downfield there from the Cardinals. It should extend this third down to make it third and maybe around 10. I couldn't quite tell where that line of scrimmage was at.
I very well may be wrong, but I thought that a jumper defender had tipped the ball.
I did
Jake,
too.
I was
But my
Bartley.
hand-
I thought he tipped it.
It
That's
came out of his hand like a wounded duck, so I kind
Yeah.
of thought,
A wounded duck. I love that line. I'm putting that in my repertoire.
oh, whoa. It's the other way. It's not a first down.
officials are trying to get it straightened out.
It's this way, and it should be third and long, and they marked it. Okay. Here we go.
There was a
No, that's
confusion.
still not it. That's still not it. That's the original line of scrimmage.
I'm confused. There seems to be a lot of confusion out on the field.
I think you're not the only one.
Well, they've got them closer to a first down than they were when that play finished.
I see. That's what I don't know if it was a holding downfield after the completion, if it's from the line of scrimmage or if it's when the hold took place.
It can't be closer.
I thought the play was negated, if it is a holding play or a holding penalty.
In the NFL, that would just be from the spot, right? So I don't know.
All right, well, I guess they are settled in on that
Well.
spot. Here we go. Third down and about 4 in the shotgun. One receiver each way, one in the backfield. Takes a snap as a play action. Nowhere to go. Quick throw. Caught it for a first
It'll
down.
be a first down. The jumpers, specifically Jake Bartley, he's getting pressure.
Yeah,
It takes one. That's right. We're just waiting for that one.
and he's throwing those hands up. He's close to a tipped pass again that maybe we can pick off Bud Dupree style and run it back in the end zone. First down for the Cardinals here. One receiver each way, one in the backfield.
Jake Bartley, number 50 on your screen there. He's in that upward stance, looking to get back in that backfield again.
Here's the snap. Might have been a false start. Not
Oh, that's a
called.
hold.
Looking deep.
Good ball.
Has a receiver, and it is caught. Oh, drop. Get up. Get
Either
up.
it's
Oh,
caught or
all right, it's
incomplete.
incomplete. I thought they were going to rule that a fumble for a second.
Great play by the Briar Jumper defense. South Laurel's quarterback's legit. That was a dive.
that
Oh, it was.
That fell right into his hands on his run.
I didn't
Great
see who that
defense
was
from the
back
Briar
there in
Jumpers.
coverage.
I think it was Boyd, 22.
Jet
I think.
Boyd?
Yeah, Jet Boyd with the coverage.
Great job by Jet Boyd back there to pop that out of his hand. Could have been a fumble if he took a couple steps.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if they were going to call it a complete pass and then fumble or just incomplete. Either way, we'll take it.
Here's a
Handoff
snap. It's a
underneath.
handoff up the middle. Going
Stuff.
nowhere. That'll bring up
Bring up
third
third and
10.
long.
Looks like it's 3rd and 8 for the Cardinals here. Need to stop. Don't let them get close because I feel like they would go for it if it was 4th and short. Let's get that turnover. 2 receivers up top, 1 here on the bottom, 1 in the backfield with Griffin. Here's a snap, looking to throw.
Good rush on the outside.
Good pressure.
Got him, and he is close to that first down mark. It
Really
looks like he
close. I
got
think
it.
He got it.
Yep, got it by a yard.
They're third
moving the
down
chains.
merchants, right? Third
Yeah.
down merchants.
Those little out routes to the sideline have been killing us all night. going with a little tempo here.
Just under 6 minutes here left in the fourth quarter.
Well, stop the clock, so there's no need for them to take their time. Now, they do look over the sideline, and
I think the clock's
Clock
good.
trolling after the change reset.
Yep.
okay, I thought he went out.
Well,
10 seconds on the play clock.
Set.
Griffin's ready for the ball. Here's a snap. Play action. Passes wide, a little high, and he's immediately tackled by number 22 again.
Jet Boy.
Jet Boy. Thought the ball might have got knocked loose there. There's a little scrum for it. Thought maybe he had a fumble or a potential pick, but they will say it was caught for a gain of about 4 on the play. Second down for the Cardinals.
ball just shy of the 48-yard line.
3 wide receivers here on the near side.
20 seconds left on the play clock.
They're going to eat up a lot of those 20 seconds. You can hear some fans helping.
8 seconds left.
Here's the snap. Hand off to number 3, and he's dropped for a short gain. Bring up 3rd and 4.
I think this is a 2 down. Like they're going to run 2 plays here. Yeah.
Yeah. 3rd and 3, actually.
About 3 yards in the play. 3rd down. 3rd down and 3.
Cardinals sticking in the same formation.
15 seconds on the play clock.
Down to 5 on the play clock. Here's a snap. Another handoff. He has the first down, and he's going to have a touchdown. He walks it in for a touchdown.
Let's finish the Cardinals. Number 3, Brown. 50 yards. So stand around.
Been trying to avoid those explosive plays all night. That was a big one there for the Cardinals of South Laurel.
I think that's really the first explosive play that resulted in a touchdown. They've had a couple that, got them near the end zone and then were able to punch it in. But
Tonight they've had 3 passing touchdowns and 2 rushing touchdowns. There's the snap. The kick is up.
no good.
No good. 11-point lead here for the South Laurel Cardinals with 3:40 left in the fourth quarter.
And, with the quarterback going down, Chris Hughes, did an amazing job on the last drive, but we didn't see any throws. I think now you almost have to start throwing.
The only other quarterback I've seen actually throw here besides Shannon Lofton tonight with Josh Bruner was here was Chris, because there was a stretch there where Josh Bruner was hurt, I think his freshman or sophomore year, and Chris Hughes ran quarterback for us for 3 or 4 games there. So he has had some experience back there. Set to return the kick here for the Jumpers. I believe you'll see Chris Hughes, Jet Boyd, and Corbin Samala kind of all in that little triangle back there where it's been kicked a lot tonight. Of course, the last 2 kickoffs from South Laurel have been those little hooch onside kicks.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to see him kick it to Boyd with the speed he has and the risky run of him taking it all the way to the end zone. Yep.
There, little pooch kick again.
Another out of
That
bounds.
landed out.
Yeah.
Be good field position for us. No time comes off the clock either, which is nice.
Brown Jumpers at the 35-yard line.
Okay, so that's what I was thinking. It landed out, so that means that I don't know what penalty that is, but isn't that a penalty?
Yeah, I think it's the 45 for some reason.
Okay.
Is that where we get the ball? Or are they re-kicking? The way we're set up, it looks like it might be a re-kick. I did not know that.
I mean,
was
I
a
didn't-
I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't see a. Is that like a mulligan?
I didn't. Well, I mean, it's definitely deeper than it was before, so they moved him back. I just, for some reason, thought it was a spot where we get the ball, and then
Yeah, I thought so too.
is it deeper?
It's 10 yards back, 5 yards back. Yeah, it's 5 yards back. So maybe you can either take the penalty or,
I think we need to take the online rules clinic.
you know,
I don't know. I've sat through it with the other sports. Football has a lot more rules. I don't know that I
we
want to
gotta
sit through
learn.
that.
Give me the rule book. I have Coach Hayes read it for me. Here comes the kick. Similar action. Oh, landed on it. Picked up.
don't run backwards.
Be 1st and 10 Briar Jumpers here as they take it out. Probably looking to score quick, I would assume. They still have their 3 timeouts. So if you can score quick, which we have scored kind of quick on our last 2 possessions, we get that TD. We might be able to use those timeouts to get that stop, get the ball back, and have a chance here late to pull off a great home opener win.
It's not an insurmountable lead, but you do have to score quick. You're running out of time.
Chris Hughes heads back out there. Looks like he will be playing quarterback for the Briar Jumpers again, just as he ended the last drive after the unfortunate injury to sophomore Shannon Lofton. Hughes in the backfield. Looks like that'll be Samala next to him. Takes the snap, rolls out. Looks like a false start. False start on the offense. That'll set up 1st and 15 here.
Backs the Briar Jumpers up to the 25-yard line. Still 1st down.
Chris Hughes has the play from the sideline coming into the huddle here. Looks like Samala will be in that slot. Chris Hughes in the backfield. 2 receivers out to the far right. Takes the snap, rolls out to his right. Looks for looking downfield, throws the ball out.
Nice
Caught by number 26, James Brown, the sophomore. 26, James Brown, the sophomore.
James Brown.
That was a nice throw and catch there.
Absolutely.
And nice get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Always, if you can get out of bounds, that's nice. That'll set up 2nd and 4 here for the Briar Jumpers. Hughes has the play from the sideline again, going to the huddle as they break out here. He'll be in the backfield. Looks like we got trips out to the left. Samala will be in that slot. 2 receivers out farther left. Takes the snap. Little carry up the middle. Get that 1st down. Looks like it. Looks like we got that 1st
Yeah,
down.
moving the chains.
Clock will stop while the chains are
Reset. Get your play. Get up to the line, and let's keep trucking.
Flag. Face
Face
mask.
mask on South Laurel.
I'll be an extra.
15?
I think they gave us 5.
5-yard face mask.
No,
They put
5.
the ball at the 26-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Briar Jumpers at the Somerset 46.
Clock's rolling.
Clock is rolling down just about 3 minutes here. Hughes takes a snap, drops back, looking, rolls in the pocket a little bit, has a little bit of space, rolling out to his left, rolling back to his right, rolling back to his right.
Oh,
Got away
He's
from
at
it.
the
got away from that.
There's the
Oh,
flag.
Flag.
Yeah, he throws it downfield.
I almost intercepted, but it's not. But there is a a flag in the backfield.
Got to
No
get
doubt holding.
block in the back holding, right? Yeah,
Holding, block in the back. Probably one of those.
definitely.
Flags down.
Could be a blindside block. That's illegal in high school, right?
It was an amazing play by Chris Hughes to get away from the defense. You kept
Personal
thinking, just throw it
foul.
away, throw it away.
What? I don't.
Crack
Oh,
block,
crack
crack
back.
back. I think that's like a blindside hit. I don't think that's legal in high school. So Gosh, I got to learn their rule book. I apologize to the viewers at home. Coach Hayes will have it memorized by next week.
Good thing is next week we are away
That's why
playing at South Laurel. So
See, 2 weeks from now, you
yeah,
can.
yeah, yeah. Hughes has the play. He's headed into the huddle here. 2:40 left in the game. The Briar Jumpers are currently down 11 with the ball. So is it 1st and 20?
First and 25.
1st and 25. Oh, because 15-yard penalty. Hughes drops back, throws it. Got an open target. Out of bounds. It looks like it'll be number 3.
Alex Decker, freshman.
Alex Decker with the catch.
Alex Decker.
And he was able to get out of bounds.
Down.
Pick up about half of what you needed and got out of bounds.
Set up 2nd and 13 here for the Briar Jumpers. Hughes with 2 good-looking passes, though, here.
Yeah.
Completing them early on. Takes a snap, drops back, looks over his top, thrown again. Same play there, out of bounds.
Another
Looks
Alex
like it'll be
Decker.
Alex Decker again. 3rd and about 3 or 4.
48-yard line. 9-yard gain on the play. 3rd down and 4.
Here comes Hughes again in the backfield. Samala's going to be in that slot. Looks like it's going to be Decker out to the right as well. Hughes takes a snap in the backfield. QB draw up the middle. Looks like he's got the 1st down and a little bit here. 1st down, Briar Jumpers here.
Very good run and
Moving into the good side of the field here for us.
Touchdown.
I don't know what the strategy is here either. You got to assume we're going all out, but you are down 11, so if you get into field goal range, you try and take the 3 and then use your 3 for the timeout, or are you selling out for the touchdown here?
I think I'm going all touchdown.
All touchdown.
And
He's got
might
one over
have
the
one
top.
right here.
Throw.
Oh,
Great
just
ball
out of
there.
reach.
out of the reach of his fingertips.
Hughes throwing a really nice spiral.
Pass falls incomplete. The 2nd down.
Think of the pressure on Chris Hughes that, you come into the game plan and you're running back, you know the plays, you know where you're supposed to be running, and then all of a sudden now you're quarterback and you're not even now just still running the ball. Now you're throwing the ball in this situation.
The arm or
and
anything.
he's looked great.
Real good arm. 3 rushing touchdowns tonight, 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd, and 1 in the 4th. Maybe just add a passing touchdown to the resume tonight.
Play clock under 5. Got to go. 1.
Can't take
Got
that
it off.
Got it.
Look,
He's
it's
got him.
deep.
He's
And
got
that
him.
Could be.
Oh, just underneath. Dang, just underneath.
There's some.
Just underthrown by a hair, right? Had
Yeah.
him slanting across the middle there.
I think he probably just didn't see him. He was leading the receiver and he was leading him away from his defender. The safety comes underneath and picks it off.
Cardinals offense back on the field with the ball at the 40 and an 11-point lead with just under 2 minutes to go.
Both teams have all 3 timeouts remaining.
Griffin takes a snap. It's a handoff. He is met with no gain on the play. Looks like Somerset is not taking a timeout.
Looks like we got quite a few up there in the box trying to make a big play here towards the end of the game.
Play clock's down to 10. Here's a snap. QB keeper gets about 7 on the play. Bring up 3rd and 3.
On this game tonight, as we kind of go under a minute, you have to give credit to South Laurel and their offense tonight, especially at the quarterback play. Threw some beautiful passes all night, but I just can't help but feel, and I don't know if you guys feel the same way, it feels a little bit like we kind of beat ourselves tonight. And that's the positive, though, of week one, right? You got a lot of time to work. You got a lot of things to look at here as we go forward, and definitely we wish Shannon Lofton the best here, too, as we move forward throughout the season.
Absolutely. And, it's not a district game, so, you don't like to take a loss, but come away with it and just try to improve until you get, closer to district games.
I think that'll be the final snap of the night. The Alton Blakley Bowl ends with the South Laurel Cardinals defeating Somerset 33-22. We hope you all have a safe week and a safe weekend, and we'll wish the best here for Shannon Lofton as well. This will be the Somerset Athletic YouTube page out.
We will be back in 2 weeks, as next week Somerset they travel to South Laurel, and in 2 weeks is the jumper walk, as we will host Southwestern, first time in many years. That'll be a fun game.
Will be exciting to see the Warriors back here. Those crosstown rivalry games they're always the best.
Yeah. All right. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your weekend, and we will see you back in 2 weeks.